Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Natural 40 Games. Today we have a very special presentation for all of you. This is the very first session of our new campaign, The Tale of Brightshade. Say hello, everyone.
Hi,
How's
Hello,
it
everyone.
everyone.
going?
Alrighty.
We
So,
are.
we are so fucking back. Now,
We're alive.
we are live. We are back. A couple points of housekeeping before we begin. This is a improvised program, so viewer discretion is advised. This is going to be fun as we will laugh, cry, and hopefully not die so much as the previous campaign, as this is not a hardcore campaign anymore. This is a more normal campaign. More options are in play. We rolled for stats with 4d6 instead of just 3. All of that has been handled. And so, we will begin in Waterdeep, the city of splendors, a jewel of trade and power where nobles toast their fortunes in gilded halls. But beneath the shining veneer of high society lies a tangled web of corruption, crime, and cold, ruthless law. It is the 4th of Elent in the year 1500 DR, late summer, nearly fall. Yet a chill rides in the evening wind. The streets are alive with lantern light and laughter, but for all of you, this city has become a cage. A game of cat and mouse unfolds in the twisting alleys and shadowed thoroughfares of the City of Splendor. Guilty or innocent, the charges against all of you have everyone looking out for you. Your pursuers come from both sides of the law. The criminals of Waterdeep do not take betrayal lightly, and the City Watch does not suffer fugitives to roam free. And so we begin, beneath the hammer's song and the billowing smoke of Gulvar's Forge. Hidden where no sane soul would dare linger, there lies your refuge, the Smog Pit. It is a den of soot and steel built into the twisting labyrinth of chimneys that vent the great furnace's breath into the sky. The air around you is thick with heat and the acrid tang of burning coal. A constant haze clings to every surface, turning sweat into grime. Soot-blackened beams crisscross the low ceiling, and walls of scorched brick radiate a lingering warmth, even in the dead of night. The floor is uneven, wooden planks laid over rusted iron scaffolding slick with oil and ash, the only light coming from little motes of flame that pierce through the cracks in the stone, flickering like the eyes of hungry things in the dark. Every breath tastes of smoke, every shadow rise with heat. This was never meant to be lived in, only forgotten. A maintenance tunnel, an abandoned crawl space, where the forge's choking fumes gather before escaping up through the towering smokestacks above. But someone, long ago, saw potential in this filth and fire. Broken crates serve as chairs, half-rotten tables, buried beneath scattered maps, stolen ledgers, and somewhere in the gloom, a narrow vent leads to the alleyways beyond. Perhaps your only escape. The heat and the soot keep most unwelcome visitors at bay, and so, for a short time, you all have had refuge here. But time grows short, as an opportunity is before you all to get out of this city. At the Yawning Portal Tavern, there is a way out, a chance at escape, at survival, perhaps even at redemption. Though, what that means is yours to decide. And so, as we turn to look at those who have gathered here, let's start with Mel. Could you please describe and introduce your character for us?
Okay, we have Weevelyn, who formally or informally goes by Evie. She is a type of spider folk. She grew up as an urchin on the streets and has made some pretty shit life choices, along with growing up in a criminal crime lab and area and pit fighting and mercenary killing and maybe killing some people she shouldn't have. So now she's on the run. She is everything you would expect of a spider person, aside from the fact that she's lacking a ginormous abdomen. That's about it. She is unpleasant and quick to anger, but generally, for those that she cares about, she would burn everything to ash around her. So that's kind of Evie.
Wonderful. And then, as we turn to the adjacent person, could I please have Dewey introduce your character and describe them, please?
Dewey is a 3-foot-ish mixed blood kobold. He's blue and red chromatic descent. He always was a little bit smarter than the rest of his brood, and he decided to leave and find his place in the city. He started tinkering and inventing things, and one of those inventions backfired. He is now on the run because of damages and injuries that he caused.
Wonderful. And let's look across at Julian. What face do we see right now?
So you see this sweet, sweet elderly lady
Oh
who
boy.
she goes by Gertrude Saint Leroy. Um, she's been kind of keeping to herself and is very fidgety as she's just trying to get to the next place. And she's in any movement, she kind of jumps. Um, and she has a like a smoker's voice.
Perfect for this place. Wonderful. And last, but certainly not least, Theo, could you please introduce and describe your character? Bill,
Theo, are you
you there?
muted?
God damn it, I was muted.
There it is.
I
That's exactly
was
how
in
this thing
my
goes.
I was in my kitchen. I'm like, hell yeah, I get to describe. But
Get your ass to the computer, man. It's game time.
I'm moving around a lot. I'm excited. But what you guys see sitting just around is about a 2 foot tall, what looks to be halfling man who has one very like a blackened steel arm almost. Though I will say his body structure should not be. He looks a lot more thinner and frail than he should, but it's just he's still kind of there. Anytime anyone's kind of around him, you hear a faint ticking sound and a little bit louder of whirring sounds, and also I almost the sound of something beating in his chest.
Wonderful. And so, as this group of fugitives, miscreants, people that are missing something, as they gather, you all gather around this notice that you have found. Bloop. It reads, Wanted, hired blades, easy coin, fresh start. Got heated Waterdeep? Debts piling up? Maybe it's time for a change of scenery. A well-funded caravan is heading to the sun-soaked Grey Peak Valley. A quiet little paradise far from the prying eyes of city watchmen, angry creditors, and inconvenient pasts. We need guards, problem solvers, and folks that don't ask too many questions to see it through the mountains in one piece. What's in it for you? Good coin, up front, more on arrival, no questions asked. If you need to leave Waterdeep in a hurry, this is your chance. A whole new town looking for strong arms and sharp minds. You might just find a place for yourself. The catch? Roads can be rough. Bandits, beasts, the usual. You're babysitting a noble, a scholar, and a boatmaker. Keep 'em breathing, get paid. Interesting? Meet Captain Jareth Voss. at the yawning portal in Waterdeep. No need for references, just bring your sword and a reason to disappear.
Ooh, I
Hmm.
like that. I like that.
Getting Halcyon Corporation vibes.
Yeah.
And so, as you are in this smoke clogged place with a way out potentially before you, what would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna
If it's to
toss.
the yawning portal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
for it.
toss a few gold over to the barkeep and be like, thank you for the drink.
Oh, there's no one here. You're not in the bar.
Oh, we're
You're
not in the bar. Oh,
you're in the smoky chimney I described.
yes, we're in the chimney.
You're in a crappy
So
hideout
unless you're
full of
looking for
smoke.
Santa,
So the smoke has gotten to Theo so much he's trying to tip a
Yeah,
broken mannequin that's over in the corner.
it's
yeah.
got a beard. We've started
So,
calling it Claus.
so, so, it's a little, I'm about to do a little bit of shenanigans.
Do
We're
it.
just
We love shenanigans.
so none of you actually hear this. Only I truly hear it in the audience at home who's definitely listening and watching. Uh, it's a freeze frame, and all you hear here is, so I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Oh my god. Fucking
That's
cornball brain.
awesome.
Here's the
Like,
story of my crazy life.
like, so it turns out, uh, when I was trying to see what all kind of mess, bits of entertainment was out there, someone messed up the spell, and now my friends are dead, and I am on a run because apparently I changed it to the worst person possible, and now I'm just trying to escape just in case anyone remembers that I am a changeling. I'm best in show, sometimes ingenue. Anyway, right now I'm this old lady named, well, great. Hopefully someone remember what I said earlier.
Gertrude
Anyway,
St. Leroy?
Gertrude St. Leroy. And then I turn to others. I'm like, so, got any plans?
Why, yes, we do have some plan. Well, I have plan at least. This flyer very interesting. I might go to this water deep. I mean, my mentor did say that the town was, the city, sorry, was that way. And I'm just gonna point off in like a random direction. That's not even where Waterdeep is.
Oh, you're in Waterdeep right now.
Oh, we're in Waterdeep. Okay, yeah. Well,
No,
still
we're
Those
the
just
fumes.
fumes
off
are
the portal.
seriously
Fumes.
at Theo.
The fumes are in my head. Brain character. Fumes are in my head. Waterdeep is like that way over there. I do
There's
believe.
things missing from your head.
Actually, yes. I did lose a few bits of my brain, and you're gonna see the hood comes off, and it's just like rotted flesh underneath. He's just gonna hinge his head open, and you see like a quarter of his brain is just genuinely missing.
Oh,
He's gonna,
sciatica.
Yeah, let's put that away.
yeah, this is what happens. You'll know how it is.
That's no good.
Evie's gonna put down her web knitting that she's been doing, just making rope and tucking it to the side. She's gonna look
Ooh.
directly at Theo and be like, "We're gonna make you a hat."
Oh, do not worry. Hang on. I'm gonna bring my arm out about like where your elbow meets your forearm. There's a little compartment. He's gonna push a button, and a set of like sewing needles and yarn needles are gonna come out. It's his weaver's tools that he has, and
Oh,
I'm just gonna weave like I'm just spending I believe 10 minutes to weave a little hat for myself because I believe I can do that with my crafter feet.
So,
nice.
uh, yeah, you're able to get a little hat put together. It'll fall apart in a day, but it does the job for now. Keeps
Yeah,
it'll keep those extra brain bits from getting blown away by the wind at the very least.
yeah.
So, you all, I would say, have got a fairly good grasp of the city and its layout and how to get to the yawning portal from where you are now. And there is a couple of options that you are certainly aware of. You could cut through Dead Man's Alley, which is a place where assassins dump kills that need to be gotten rid of, or you can head down through the sewers, where different things await. Both of those options likely feel more appropriate than walking openly in the street, as the city guards are indeed keeping an eye out for all of you right now.
Could we take the rooftops?
Go ahead and roll me a history check. First roll! Evie!
Yay!
Could I get the help action?
Are you proficient in history?
Am I proficient in history? Fuck, I'm
We're
not.
gonna find out.
Alright.
Okay, 11, and then I'm going to my sheet. I need to find history, which is intelligence, so it's only going to be a +1, so 12.
12. Okay, so a 12 history check is enough. You have looked up enough times during your life to realize that the rooftops are probably not a great idea because the Griffin Cavalry of Waterdeep regularly patrol the skies.
God, I hate birds. Okay. My vote is Dead Man's Alley. They're already dead.
Yeah, assassins.
That is true, but what if assassin is planting body? Yes.
We avoid the ones that are still fresh.
Or we can take them for parts.
Parts and snacks. I'm game with both, but we gotta get moving.
You are both disturbing.
Oh boy.
I feel out of character. I feel like Evie and Theo are gonna get along very well.
Oh yeah, this is
Aw.
gonna work well.
I hope so.
I would
Alrighty.
say Dead Man's Alley, and we keep our eyes open. All
So,
8 of them.
I second that.
I can do that.
Brilliant. So, first off, I love this so much. Everyone gets a point of inspiration.
Yay! I don't know how to do that on this.
It is
It's
somewhere.
just it's on the bottom below your constitution. Just a little click box. there.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
man, I'm just gonna put an X in my little box. For those of you at home, I actually have a physical sheet in front of me that I'm writing on.
Yes,
Mr.
I
Fancy.
have excised the terrible demon that is D&D Beyond for my online campaigns. We've got paper and digital sheets using just Google.
Why
documents.
won't you work with me?
You had your chance.
Fair.
Why is it not doing it?
What's up?
What are you trying to do?
Oh, is the sheet not working?
Not working. It was working earlier, and I just definitely for too long, I guess.
Let's see. Hold on. Always with technical difficulties. Let's see.
Or
now.
what happens when
Game loading.
I was able to
Oh my
click
God.
your inspiration on there for you.
because I do have my D&D because I work for them allegedly. But I do have it out, so I do have records of it, and I can add stuff later.
Cool. So yeah, like I said, as long as you guys are tracking stuff, I don't need it specifically on the shared sheet, but please do diligently track the important things. Alrighty. So you guys
I
go to
will
make
try.
your way to Dead Man's Alley, and you said you were keeping your eyes up.
And down.
Eyes up,
and out.
forward, down, around, to the side, a little bit to the left.
Wonderful.
I've
Active
got a few
perception.
options.
So, as we do a map change here, we come to the front of Dead Man's Alley.
It takes longer
We-
because I am walking very slow.
Oh,
We
I
should
love
try
this
and tell.
map!
That is so cool.
Oh, great googly
This
moogly.
map.
Damn thing is juicy.
I expected
We
more,
should try and stealth.
I have
Yeah.
disadvantage on stealth checks, right? Because
Yep,
the
with
armor.
your armor.
Tail mail.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm content with disadvantage.
Evie, go ahead and roll me perception because you did say you were keeping your eyes out.
I'm proficient with perception. Could I get the help action for that?
Oh yeah, sure. So
Yes.
Evie has advantage then.
Boom jams.
Oh, thanks a lot. Not bad.
So
You are welcome.
a 7 on the first roll.
Okay, an 11 on the second roll. I'm just looking what my perception is. Where am I going?
Under wisdom.
Not strength.
Wisdom.
Under wisdom. 4, so 15.
15 perception. Alrighty. Yeah.
Ha!
So
We don't have to rock. We just have to be better than that.
Alrighty. So you will notice in this alley, it is calm and quiet. There are 3 dead bodies lying in the middle of the road there, as this place earns its reputation. Every so often, someone from the city comes by and clears it out and try to do the best they can. But things are, things are a little bit behind. The city is very busy this time of year. So you don't notice any creatures hiding in the shadows or anything of that nature. But a couple of those dead bodies before you, there's a noise coming from them.
Could I?
Like the animal inside of them, or the noise is the body itself?
It's definitely something inside of them.
I'm gonna step up. Could I roll an
Yeah.
investigation?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna help.
You're gonna help. All right.
Help.
Theo, go ahead and roll investigation at advantage.
And I will be
Oh.
shaking in my boots.
That is going to
Aw.
be a 19 plus 6 for 25.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So, you would have had to get maybe about 10 feet closer. And as you look at there's definitely some sort of parasite in that body.
Ooh, hang on a minute. We got something for that. Okay, question. Would you say acid dissolves shit?
That's generally what acid does, yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna chuck an acid splash over the body.
You're going to chuck an acid splash? Okay.
Yeah,
So there's a dex save for that, I believe.
there is.
Okay. Dex save 14 plus 2.
Yeah, that masses.
Okay, so you're
I
gonna
believe it's half damage.
no
cantrips
cantrips or no damage.
Yeah.
So, a splash of acid is going to go over, and as a lot of the dead flesh begins to burn off in your acid, a horrid pair of swarms are going to come forth from the bodies. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh!
Why?
Well, I thought I could get the parasites with the acid as well.
Oh, that's funny. What's
18,
my
19,
dex?
20, 21 on initiative.
18 plus 3, that's
21.
21 as well.
What's your
18
what's your
plus-
deck? 16?
My dex is 16, yes. So
Alrighty.
plus
Oh,
3.
we got the same.
And
You can
Dewey,
go first.
What'd you get for initiative?
15.
15 for Dewey.
You can go first, Best. I trust you.
And
Okay.
Evelyn, or Evie, what'd you get?
22?
22. Alrighty.
All I know, I gotta back the fuck up.
Okay. So we got in initiative order Evie, Best in Show, Theo, and Dewey, and I'm rolling for the enemies.
Not y'all give my real name out before.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, I did already.
Yeah,
Never
you already
mind.
did.
Yeah, I just
You
remember.
already dropped yourself.
You did it to the camera at the very least, so I think I'm okay saying it.
Yeah.
Fourth wall
Okay.
knows.
Ah, there it is. I didn't know which way you guys would go, so I didn't have the right book at the ready, but now we do. Okay, so 15. Brilliant. At the top of the initiative, we have our very own Spider Lady Evie.
Yay!
what would you like
Gonna
to do?
die. Not die. So they're swarm units?
Yep, they are.
Yeah.
There's 2
Great.
swarms of these horrid insects feeding on the rotting dead.
Okay, can we do... Flanking is good in this game, right? We're good?
Correct. Flanking will grant advantage in melee.
Okay. What would I know about a swarm? Do I know if I need to keep a distance, or if I can go in and not see immediate damage?
So, go ahead, roll me a nature check real quick.
Okay. Roll.
Ooh.
I just
Oh,
turned the
shit.
music on. Epic.
19 on the dice.
Oh yeah. So you are
Then
going to be able to notice that
20.
these are rot grubs. This is a swarm of
no.
rot grubs. If they get on you, they can burrow into you and do some terrible damage. And
Oh god.
they're weak against fire.
Have anything fiery?
Could relay that in.
I would pass that information on and go like, hey, so we all look super cozy for these things to crawl inside of. Keep your distance and set it on fire.
Yep. Oh, and also you would know that a swarm of enemies is difficult to hit with physical damage. They are in fact resistant to piercing and slashing.
All right, that's why we got
That's
bludgeoning.
less fun.
That's why we got
I don't have anything that isn't those. I have short sword, scimitar, bite, and longbow. I have nothing that is that.
Would an
Uh,
object interaction if I willingly give up my hammer for Evie?
Ooh.
If she could walk by you and grab that from you, no problem.
By all means,
Hey.
take the hammer.
I'm gonna
light hammer.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
light hammer.
Yeah.
light hammer.
Can I trigger my tattoo so I can keep distance?
Yeah, bonus action
Ooh.
to trigger your tattoo, for sure.
Okay, bonus action tattoo that gives me 15 feet, right, and keeps me in melee.
Yep, it gives you a 15-foot range for a minute.
Okay, that's where I want to be, far back there, and I would like to hammer time.
Okay, so go ahead, roll me a d20. A light hammer is not a finesse weapon, so it is based off your strength, but that's not too bad. So go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, it is.
You've got a plus
Oh,
10.
It definitely is bad.
So you can't
yeah,
touch this.
Real bad. That's like 5.
5 misses.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that inspiration. I'm not willing to miss on the first round.
Okay, go ahead and re-roll.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
9 on the dice, plus 3 hits.
Oh, thanks. Shit.
Yep.
What is the damage on the light hammer?
D4.
Yeah, something's better than nothing. Oh, 3.
3 plus 1, that is 4 damage to the first swarm of rot grubs.
Yay!
Yeah,
Keeping my
it doesn't.
distance.
The hammer doesn't do much.
Hey, it's something. I didn't have anything else. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I am keeping my distance, and I'm done.
Alrighty. Next in initiative, the bard in the back row. What would you like to do?
Gertrude, and she like leaps behind these crates and takes a hide action.
Alrighty.
Really?
Go ahead and roll.
Man, I
stealth.
didn't know Absolutely was here.
Oh.
Absolute survived, so
So did Caldius.
barely. Let's see. I was at stealth. It's gonna be wrong thing. Sorry, I'm so used to the D&D.
Yep.
Yeah.
So go ahead. And roll
Let's
your
see.
D20.
Oh,
You got a plus 5.
D20.
Ooh.
D&D Beyond made us soft.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
And squishy.
17
wow.
plus 5.
Alrighty.
Good shit.
All of
Thanks,
you
Evan.
wonder if you lost them. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we didn't really know.
Gonna-
So
Just gonna hide
that's
that
the wrong
token.
voice.
You didn't know her.
Alrighty.
Gone.
Hidden. And is that good for your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Theo, you have the initiative.
Alrighty, Acid Splash, that has a 60-foot range. Okay. We are going to step back. I'm going to grab my hammer from Evie. We're going to step back to about there. And then, I'm going to chuck another Acid Splash at this first swarm here.
Alrighty. Dex save. 10
Plus
Yep.
2.
minus.
That's a fail.
Yeah, that fails.
That is going to be 1d6 acid damage.
Roll damage, d6.
That is 1
Oh.
acid damage.
1 acid
man.
damage.
How do you
It
want to
hits
do it?
thing.
When you start spraying raid, you know, you got to shake the can a bit better first.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Poison.
I don't know. Have you ever
Yeah.
gotten that shit on your skin? It just burns.
I've
Oh, yeah, no, I
never
don't do
used
that.
Raid.
Yeah, I
Don't
had
enforce
wasps
stuff.
in my house. Fucking
Hairspray and a
Oh,
lighter.
I just set those on fire.
Alrighty, Theo, is that good for your turn?
I'm gonna adjust my hat, and yeah, I'm gonna say that's my turn.
Alrighty.
My
These
spider hat.
these swarms of rot grubs. It is their turn. This one here is going to move its 5 feet, and then take the dash action to move another 5 feet, and get into melee with Evie and Dewey. This one back here is going to take its 5 feet of movement, and then the dash action to get another 5 feet. And that's their turn. As the rot grubs come forth. Dewey, you have the
Oh.
initiative.
Well, I was gonna spit fire, but instead I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna shock it with a shocking grasp.
Alrighty.
Nice.
With a
Oh,
shocking
nice.
Nice.
hit.
Yes. 17 on the dice definitely hits. Let's see that damage roll.
I feel like we get faster rolls with Owlbear.
5 more damage.
Yeah, Owlbear
Mhm.
rolls so much faster than D&D Beyond. We were waiting
Oh,
on
yeah.
that shit forever.
Yeah. So it took a
Alrighty.
majority session time.
Zap! The swarm of rot grubs is now bloodied.
And
So
looking around, Dewey's gonna see that not everybody is as armored as he is, so he's gonna stand there with his shield up,
Alrighty.
oh
try
nice.
to take the hits.
Shield up. Roger that. And is that good for your turn?
That is good for my turn.
Alrighty. Evie, you have the initiative.
Oh no, can I retcon real quick?
Oh, sure.
Go for it.
I'm going to bonus action Draconic Cry.
Rawr!
Everything within 10 feet of me, all of my allies have advantage on the next hits. Or
Yep.
all
Oh,
hits
shit.
next.
The cry of the
Okay.
kobold rings out through Dead Man's Alley.
Sorry, next
Can I
turn.
borrow your hammer?
Advantage on attack rolls. All attack rolls have advantage until the start of my next turn.
Brilliant. So, Evie, you have the initiative.
Do I have access to the hammer still? With
Yeah, you
him
still
that
got it.
close?
I'm going to say you didn't give it back.
He didn't quite have time to grab it or something.
Well, no, you
I
just
will
hit
roll.
that.
I will attempt to hit with it.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Wow, but
now-
this is with advantage, right?
That's right. So roll another one.
Oh, I am rolling the wrong dice. Sorry.
A d20 is not the wrong dice.
Oh, I thought it was a D10 above it, or a D12 above it. Sorry.
Much better.
14 plus what is it to hit with the hammer?
14
Three.
plus 3 hits. Go ahead and roll your d4 for damage.
D4 for damage. Oh,
Attack
max damage.
Alrighty. So that's 5
Good
damage.
shit.
And now, yeah.
Hey,
It is shocked, so you can step away without opportunity attacks.
I am 100% doing that.
Alrighty.
I am stepping all the fucking way away. Okay,
Alrighty. And is that good for your turn?
I'm done.
Brilliant. And that is going to bring us back to our to Bestin. You're hiding.
Person
He's
goes,
good back there, or what would you like?
person goes, like, I can't let these kids get hurt any longer. um, and she goes, like, I may be old, but my mind's still sharp. Runs over and takes a swing with the dagger.
Alrighty. So you've got advantage on that attack roll because of the because you were hidden.
Let's see.
And Draconic Cry. Super advantage. If only.
So it's going to be
Oh.
6 plus. What's
That's
what's
gonna
the
hit.
direction? Yes, 6 plus 5. 6. 11.
9 plus 5.
I keep forgetting that we're level 1.
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
9. Oh, it's a 9 plus 5. Okay.
Yep,
Um,
that hits. Go
let's
ahead and roll
see.
damage.
1d4 plus 3. So let's see. It's gonna be 4 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
It reduces 2.
Yep, so net 2 damage as you stab a couple of the worms. This first swarm is near death.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then
Alright.
I turn to this little person right here to the right. This person. Who's this?
Theo's in green.
Theo.
Mhm.
Yeah, Theo. No,
Hey, hey, kid, you got it.
that's a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
that's the wrong voice. Thank you so much. I was about to go ho ho ho.
Do me proud.
Frosty give you inspiration. Thank you.
And then I turn to the camera and give a very obvious wink.
I'm loving the Deadpool vibes.
Oh,
What
yeah.
are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Alrighty. Yeah, there's just a Modron there with a cranked camera. Alrighty. So that is. Oh, that's great. Oh, so I just noticed. I can look at your guys' roll trays on Owlbear. So if you,
Oh, nice.
when you leave the dice in there, I can see them on my screen. That's great.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be helpful
Really?
for group checks and initiative and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Already.
I chose the gray set of dice because obvious reasons.
Excellent.
I chose the undead looking dice.
Fantastic.
I don't know how
Did
to.
not mean to do that.
Alrighty. So is that good for your turn, Beston?
I'll get opportunity to attack while I move, right?
No, it has been struck by shocking grasp. You can safely back off.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. In that case, I'm going to
I think you've got 10 more
Come
turns
snuggle.
left.
run over here.
Alrighty.
I promise the spider's better than the rot grubs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by leaps and bounds. Alrighty. That is going to bring us down to Theo.
Alrighty. I might just. You said this one's almost dead.
Yeah, that one is near death.
Let me look at my spells. Let me do a little something. Do I want to do something fancy? Nah, I'm gonna save my spell slots. I'm gonna shoot at my crossbow.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll to attack. You have advantage.
I do. Lovely. Oh yeah. I mean, isn't that melee only?
No, Draconic
No,
Cry.
Draconic Cry.
That is a 12 on the high dice. Looks like
Yep, that'll hit.
17 to hit in general.
Go ahead and roll your d8.
That would be max fucking damage. 8 plus 3 for 11.
Nice.
So, how do you want to do
halved.
it?
11 halved his piercing.
11 halved. How do you want to do it?
Lovely. I'm gonna shoot it and as I pull out my crossbow, like a arcane energy is gonna circle it, and this might be a subtle hint as to what fucking second level ability I might get, and it's just gonna fire off like one normal bolt and then about 3 magical bolts, taking care of the rest of the swarm.
Ping, 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 ping. Brilliant. And the horrid beasts fall dead. That good for your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my entire turn. Let
Fan-
me track my bolts.
Fantastic. That is going to bring us to the rot grub that is remaining. It's going to take its movement and get adjacent to Dewey, and they are going to launch their attack. So,
Ew, don't touch me.
yeah, you don't want this. Natural
Ew,
2.
ew, ew, ew.
Right,
Natty
bes-
2?
right beside
Duck
the
behind my
natural
shield.
20. Ooh, considering that a nat 20 could be lethal at level 1, I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah.
So, the swarm of these tiny maggots comes up, and you're just able to absolutely plant your shield and just be like, no, thank you.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty, Dewey, you have the initiative.
Dewey's gonna shock again,
Oh.
because that's what he's got for close range.
Brilliant.
That was a good choice.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Nat 1. I'm
Oof.
gonna inspire
Excellent choice.
for a 7-13.
13 hits. Roll damage.
Heck yeah. For 2 damage.
2 damage. The electricity arcs through the swarm, and their little teeth get a little bit duller as they can't stake their attacks of opportunity.
And I'm still gonna stay planted.
Alrighty. Oh, wait a second. Roll another d20 to see if you crit. You had advantage from Draconic Cry.
No, it ended on the beginning of my turn.
Oh, at the beginning of your turn. Okay, good looking out for that.
Yep.
Alrighty. And are you holding position there?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us back up to the top of the initiative to our Spider Fighter. What would you like to do, Evie?
Hey. I am getting within 15 because I still have active tattoo.
Yep.
So I can hit, and I am gonna wing that hammer.
Ching. Roll to attack.
I don't know if I rolled the right
Oh,
dice.
no, that's a
D12.
d12.
Fuck. Sorry. There
That's
we go.
alright.
Oh, it's not much better.
9 on the dice plus your bonus hits. Go ahead and roll your d4 for damage.
Okay, rolling 1.
Alrighty. You roll damage.
Angular sensation.
One of them goes squish.
It's a hit.
You know,
Eh.
whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole on a swarm is a difficult task at the best of times, but here we are.
I am done. That's the best I got. I'm gonna tuck back again.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us back to Bestin. What have you got for us now, Bestin?
So she
All right, kiddos, we gotta put them out of misery.
he goes,
I may be old, but my mind is sharp as ever.
she
Say
runs
that
over.
He's gonna be like thinking for a second, just like, did you just say that?
Takes a swing with the dagger.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to attack.
Let's see. That's a 16 plus
Oh yeah,
3.
that hits. Go ahead and
That's
roll
plus
damage.
5. That's gonna be 1d4 plus 3. So it's 5 damage.
Brilliant. Piercing the worms.
So it's like, what's that, 2 damage?
Reduced to 2 with its resistance. And are you going to hold position there, or are you going to back off?
In
They've
order to
shocked
not
again?
meta game. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And
All right, I need to rest his knees.
walk over here and I take this longest time to sit down.
I do agree. Resting the knees is very good for you.
And I
All right, Sonny, you got it.
and I pat Theo on the back and give him bardic inspiration.
Oh,
And
he's
that's
still
not
got it from
fun.
before.
Yeah,
So what?
He
I
still
still
has
have
it.
mine from before.
I didn't give one to him. I gave one to the spider.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yep, okay. So, Bardic Inspiration all around. Love it. And that good for your turn?
Yeah, that'd be my turn.
Brilliant. That is going to bring us back to Theo.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna do the thing. Thanks to Zach reminding me. I'm gonna step up, and in one hand, I'm gonna hold my hammer. Other hand, I'm gonna pull a sickle out of nowhere, and we're just gonna start wailing on these guys.
Alrighty. Go ahead and
I
roll
get
to attack.
no advantage, right?
Not unless you move into flanking.
I'll move into flanking.
Alrighty.
I have the movement speed.
Yeah.
I'm starting with my hammer.
Alrighty.
That is a 10 on the high dice plus 3 for 13.
Hits.
Alrighty. That's going to be D4 plus 1. That's 4 damage. And then for 2 weapon fighting for my bonus action, I roll to hit and add that bonus, but I don't add the plus 1 to my strength.
Correct. You just get the dice damage because you don't have the other feature for that.
Alrighty, and I'm assuming advantage on this too?
Yep. Oh,
14 plus 3 with a...
That hits.
Yep, that's good. Smacky schmack, and then this is halved 0.5 damage.
Yeah, so that gets halved to 0. Because we round down.
Alright, good attempt on me. It takes an action to load the crossbow, right?
No, loading a crossbow is part of the attack action.
Okay, I'm gonna... Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good then. Yeah, I'm good then.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to the Rotgrub's turn. And the Sparky Kobold seems like a hard target, so they're going to spin around for the dead flesh that they smell. They're going to attack Theo. 9 to hit.
Miss.
Yep. As they try to go over you, they are going to miss terribly. But they're going to do something gross. They're going to do something really gross. They're going to take their movement, and they're going to swarm all around you. So, while their bites have made no purchase, you are enveloped in the swarm of rotgrubs.
Oh, shit.
Yep. You don't like that.
I very much don't like the sound of that, and I'm just imagining how it feels.
Don't imagine that.
I
Feels bad, man. Alrighty.
don't like my toes feel slimy.
That is going to end the Rotgrub's turns and bring us to Dewey.
Dewey, seeing that he has a little bit of range this time, you're going to see a few of his scales light up as his eyes light up, and he's going to spit a ball of fire at these guys using his Sorcerous Burst.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
With a 6 plus 6 is 12 to hit.
12 hits. Roll damage.
Come on, exploding 8s. Nope, not this time.
Okay.
3 damage.
So that is 3 fire damage,
Oops.
doubled to 6. Alrighty. That is going to put it at 14 damage. That is going to cause the Rotgrubs to dislodge from Theo.
Heck yeah. And I'm going to approach them and stand there.
Alrighty. Brilliant. And is that good for your turn?
That is good for my turn.
And that brings us back up at the top of the initiative. Evie, what would you like to do?
Dewey has enlightened me that I am missing a lot of attacks because I'm not using the light with Nick.
Yeah, dual wielding.
So, yeah, I am going to try to do this based on what he's communicated with me. So I am going to swing that hammer first.
Mm-hmm.
So swinging to hit that bad boy. 7. What is it? Sorry, plus.
That's going to hit.
Plus 3.
Okay. So my damage on that one is the D4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I should also now be able to bonus action attack with my scimitar, right? The
You
Nick.
don't even have to bonus action because he has the Nick property.
That's right. So
Okay, so
go ahead and roll
straight.
another attack.
okay,
I
and
think
that
it's
guy
all
is
of its
this.
bonuses.
Level 1, new characters.
Oh,
Ah, nat 1. Fuck.
Could I give her my inspiration to be kind?
oh, you
Oh,
have a
okay.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. It's not gonna make it. Like, even if you get the well, maybe if you get if you roll a
I have
6.
7.
A nat 1 is
It-
still going to auto miss.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah, it'll auto miss.
Right.
Mhm.
It was at least worth a shot. I'm just trying to get the rhythm down. Okay,
Yep.
so that is the appropriate motion of my attacks. I didn't need to use a bonus action, right? It's just an automatic I can because I hit with the first one.
That's right,
As
because
long
you've
as
got
you
the
use-
scimitar weapon mastery.
Scimitar, short sword. Okay, I'm
Alright.
tucking back again, and I'm done.
Brilliant. That is going to bring us back down to Bestin.
Oh, you kids. Like these. I may be old, but mine is sharp as ever.
And I run over and I
Oh,
swing at it.
Jesus.
Insight.
Evie's gonna like be marking in a little spot on her arm, just like a tick for every time she says it.
yep,
She's just
That's a
curious now.
16 plus 5, it's 21.
that hits.
So it's a D4 plus 3. So it's 5.
Alrighty. The swarm is near death at this point.
And she she looks at Dewey, goes,
You're doing good, kid.
that's a bardic inspiration.
There you
Aw,
Nice.
thanks, Grandma.
go.
Nan.
Hey, I'm no one's grandma. The name is Gertrude Saint Leroy.
Okay, Grandma.
Wonderful. And that good for your turn?
That is my I'm gonna,
Hey, all right, I mean, you only gotta get out and dodge. Oh my
Ooh.
god,
So
my
this
knees.
time it's an attack of opportunity because he didn't use the shocking grasp. If you want to walk that back.
I've already walked.
Okay. So they're gonna try to take a bite at you. Natural 4 on the dice is not gonna do it though.
Yeah, get good.
Oh,
That's my turn.
brilliant. Alrighty. So it is the Rotgrub's turn once more. They're gonna turn and bite at the tasty-looking kobold. 19 on the dice hits.
No.
Protection. No.
So that is gonna be. That is going to be 4 points of piercing damage. And
Yeah.
could you please roll a Constitution saving throw?
I can. Bonus is +5. How about a 13?
Alrighty, you are not infested.
Oh, thank God.
Alrighty, and that is going to end the Rotgrub's turn. Dewey, you have the initiative.
I do.
Do it.
You Dewey.
I'm gonna charge up my blue scaled hand and shock it again.
Alrighty, let's see that attack roll.
8 + 6 is 14.
14 hits.
Oh, there's the 8 that I needed last turn. 8
How do
damage.
you want to do it?
As the shock hits one of them, it's just gonna chain through all of them, and they're just gonna pop and fizzle.
And indeed,
It's like popcorn.
and the adrenaline of battle
Popcorn.
fades.
Popcorn.
How's level 1 combat feel, guys?
Weird.
I'm hungry.
Whoa.
I take a grub.
Oh, is that good? What was your name was Evie, right?
Yep. She's popping them in like Pumbaa and Timon and Pumbaa, just rubbing it down.
Yeah.
What do they taste like? They seem delectable.
They're crunchy.
Ooh, hey, can I have one?
Hands are in my grub.
I'm gonna take a munch on it. You see, like he's missing like half of his teeth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I think you got a child watching you.
Oh, I do. Alrighty, let's take a quick break here, guys. One sec.
I collect him instantly. I saw the shadow move. I'm like, oh, I see him. I got him.
He's got to learn to stay at the top of the stairs. He's so close.
Oh, just like Planescape, I fucking clocked him. Just boom.
Okay, I am working through this, Dewey. I'm just
you're
making
good, you're
sure
good.
I understand fully. So if I attack with my Vex first,
Yep.
and I hit, I automatically get advantage if I use my Scimitar, which is the Nick next, correct?
You get
Mhm.
advantage on any attack you take next.
Ooh.
So if
As
you
long as
haven't
I
hit
hit
your
with it.
short sword, you'll get advantage on your next turn if you haven't hit with anything yet.
Okay,
Weapon
so my
masteries
goal
are
will
awesome.
be to always attempt to attack with the short sword first, which has the
Always
vex,
go first, and then you will get advantage on your next hit,
as long as I hit.
as long as you hit.
Okay. So short sword scimitar or short sword bite.
Yep.
Okay, I got that.
And
I'm
then
learning.
the scimitar will, if you use the Nick property, it will always get its bonuses. If you use
What does
dual
that
wield,
mean?
oh wait, do you have
Bonuses?
dual wielding?
Yeah, I have dual wielding. No, short sword. Fighting
What's your
style is
fighting
2
style?
weapons. I don't have dual wielding.
What's your
So-
fighting style?
It says 2 weapon.
Okay, that's a bonus to damage rolls, I believe.
Like, so
Yeah.
if you get the crossbow expert feat, does it mean that you if you got as long as you got advantage on the first attack and landed the attack, you also have a advantage on a ranged attack?
Any attack you take next,
Oh
if
my
you hit with
God.
a vex weapon, you will always have advantage on your next attack. So
So
if
you
you've
should
got
always attack with a vex.
if you've got
Yeah.
a hand crossbow which has vex, you will have advantage on every single attack after you make your first attack.
And it's not even
I-
just on the same enemy, it's just like in general.
As
you
long as you
aim
keep
to
hitting.
people.
It's the same
Yeah.
enemy.
Yeah, as long
it
as it
has to be
hits.
that enemy.
I
Oh,
think
it's the same enemy.
Artificer should
Okay.
get like 1 weapon mastery.
It's
Not yet.
pick the feet.
I'd rather
Also,
save
I
it
think
for,
it's-
like Warcaster or something.
You're not going to be fighting with weapons later on.
Yeah, I'd rather save it with Warcaster.
Yep. Alrighty.
Yep.
So, the grubs, the grubs are a little bit bitter, a little bit sour, not the best eating. Definitely crunchy. Because they have been cooked with fire and electricity, I'll say we don't have to roll con saves here.
I was wondering. Either way, Dewey's
Worth it.
This is very crunchy. It is very good.
disgusting people.
How many maggots
People
would you
in
say there
Waterdeep.
are?
250.
250? All right. I'm gonna walk over to
That's 250.
one of these corpses. I have a weird question. How does their flesh look?
Worm eaten.
Salvageable?
Salvageable?
No.
Oh.
Is this jacket in good condition?
Okay.
Like it's on a clothesline.
All right. Get this.
Those are
Right.
Those are destitute rags there.
Oh.
Could I cast mending on the maggot-eaten body to patch the skin?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Not at this
The
level.
damage is far too extensive for mending to be it. It's not that there's small rips and tears. There's large chunks eaten.
Okay. Hang on. Do I have leatherworkers tools on me? I don't have leatherworkers tools on me. Fuck. I was gonna make a pouch to keep the maggots in. All right.
I was over here Frankensteining.
You've got pouches.
I do have 2 pouches. No, yeah, I do. I had 2 pouches. I'm gonna take up like you said there was 250.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 125 maggots with me.
Yeah, that's a pouch full of maggots, all right. You're good for trail snacks or fish bait.
Exactly.
That's
Snacks.
coming from a kobold.
All
Yes,
right.
if you're identified
125
kobold, it's different.
cooked maggots.
I'm an intelligent kobold.
Fried. Hey, it's street food, technically.
Literally off the street. Literally.
Okay,
I feel
inspiration
that's
comes
valid.
out again.
Yes, I needed that back.
Never used my.
So, we all got into this fight with a bunch of bugs, and we're all trying to leave this place. So I'm assuming we've agreed, though not formally, to, have each other's backs. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, strength in numbers.
I think it's best if we just get there safely, and if that means we make sure we all get there safely, that's the best outcome.
Gertrude spins around and is now in his natural form as Beston.
Time for you to face the camera.
Who has to describe Beston in one of his natural forms. He has this massive afro, black feature like Afro features, and but and it's like a little suit and tie, kind of reminiscent like the uh olden times, probably more slim fitting because who knows what's happening, um, and skin is like gray, eyes are completely white, hair is like just off of this like appears pretty grayscale.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like, hello everyone, I'm Best in Show. He sticks his hands out for a handshake to everyone with a wide grin.
Ah, oh, best in show. I am Theo Gearman. Good to meet you. And I'm gonna extend with my robo hand,
Um,
which
I,
is
sh
like
I
the
sh
wrong hand. It's the left hand. I'm assuming you have the right out.
yeah, I switch hands. Can I do a roll to see if I accidentally pull his arm off?
Yeah.
Yes.
It cannot be removed without my knowing consent.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid arm. You know, there's a bit of there's a bit of rattle of gears to it instead of feeling someone's arm. I'll say you won't be able to get it off, but go ahead and give me a roll. Give me a
Okay, it wasn't
roll.
intentionally to get it off.
Roll
It's
for
more of
handshake.
a more
Roll strength.
roll strength. That is going to be a d20 plus, what's that, one? That's a
5,
6.
6. All right, Theo. Beston's got a grip. Beston's got a grip.
Ooh, you have a very strong grip.
I would totally just let my arm fall off for you. That would be hilarious.
All right, you are there, sir. So, we're all trying to get out of here. What's the plan? What are we doing? What to do next?
Are you
Where'd
still
Grandma
shaking my
go?
hand as this is going on?
Absolutely, very vigorously, by the way.
Would you say there's like a rock on the ground? There's rocks and shit.
Oh yeah, this is a filthy alleyway. If it's not a rock, it's something hard.
I'm
That's
gonna,
what she said.
yeah, as she said, I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna magical tinker it. I'm gonna make it shine bright light up to 5 feet and put it in Best in Show's face. Please let go of my arm.
What's that? What do you got there? I just grabbed a rock and start
It's
putting
like
on.
it's shiny in your face. It is bright.
You've lit up a rock.
Uh, yes, I guess I do. I get distracted by shiny objects. I take the
Exactly.
rock. Uh,
Look, I'm just spitballing here.
I'm just rolling a
ooh,
check
what's this?
here.
Right?
Throw in shit
Oh no, I got
that
another nat one.
throwing shit, hoping it sticks to the wall.
All right.
Ugh.
So, all of you are fairly close to the yawning portal now. If you'd care to set out, and in fact, you do hear back up the alleyway from whence you came. You hear something heavy being dragged. Someone's coming, though they are a fair distance away.
I
Oh,
think we should move on.
I think we should go quickly and quietly.
Quietly. Well, if you'd like
I
to.
I
lost
thinking
the
this.
map.
And you said
Does anyone
quietly.
else still have the map?
Oh yeah, I changed the map.
Okay, I was like,
Um,
I lost our alleyway.
when you said we should go quietly, you'll notice you'll catch a Beston just shy of blowing into his trumpet.
I like plug the end of it.
All right, so
What?
if you all would like to try to sneak, you may go ahead and roll stealth.
wanna
I
try.
roll with disadvantage.
So
That
do
is a 2 on the low dice. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
So
Uh
10 plus
7.
17.
that's a 15 for me.
Nice.
I got a 5.
5. Alrighty.
17 for Evie.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Uh,
take the lead.
Okay.
I'm kind of
And
clanking around.
So,
I honestly think Dewey, seeing everybody else's gear, he would be up front with his shield.
oh yeah. Minus that still beats the perception that I'm dealing
Ooh.
with here. So,
Wow.
you all are going to notice getting out of this alley, there's a few more bodies that you encounter The next one has got some giant rats that are gnawing on it, but you're able to make it past that without engaging.
Can I scratch the chin of one of the rats?
Rats are good food.
Okay,
Grubs
roll
are
initiative.
Well, not like fight the rats, like animal handling the rats.
They are eating,
Let's
and
pet
you
the rat.
just
Oh my god, we got
interrupted
Miguel all over again.
All right, never mind, never mind, never mind then.
Oh,
Never mind then.
No, you
Theo
gotta,
is
got,
very
no, you gotta play out. Gotta play out.
All right,
Theo.
I'll let
Theo
you-
is smart. He's not wise.
I'll let you walk that back if you want. No, you're actually pretty wise too. We rolled good stats.
yeah.
13 in wisdom, not bad, but he's
Plus 1
smarter.
commoner.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to pet the diseased giant rats.
Evie's gonna like put
Advantage
one of
against
her
disease.
arms out. Evie's gonna put one of her arms out in front of Theo and go, let them eat.
As you say that,
Aw.
you notice Besson was just shy of petting one of the giant rats.
Do not pet the angry grub goblins.
Oh goodness. Alrighty. And so, with that, having navigated around the giant rats, you are going to be able to make it into the front door of the Yawning Portal Tavern. It is fairly busy as you enter in, people having their own conversations and meals. This tavern is so named for the massive pit in the center of it that leads down into the Undermountain. There is a pulley and lever system that allows the brave or the foolish to risk their lives below the city of Waterdeep. And many people come for food, for drinks, and for meetings and business as well. And here it is. Okay. So as you all come into the door, you see that though the tavern is not completely full, it does have quite a few tables with folks coming or enjoying, and we'll just bloop, 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 drop our tokens here. As you see, a human man behind the bar is, doing that classic wiping a glass in the counter with the rag. Immediately as you enter, there's a few rough-looking humans and a dwarven fellow in armor at one table. They're quietly talking amongst themselves. The two orcs at the table just in there are loudly feasting. They've just got a pile of ribs between them. The pink-haired girl at the bar is drinking apple juice, and she's just swinging her feet. There's some goblins on the other side of the portal, and they're drinking their beers and having a good go at it. A couple of large fellows on the right. And tucked into the far corner, there is a white-scaled dragonborn fellow sitting alone, watching the door.
I think the
Well,
question that
obviously.
everyone has on mind is there a stage?
Is there a stage? There is not a
Wherever you want it to
stage.
be. Fucking.
There isn't a permanent stage at the Yawning Portal, but on occasion, a few tables get pushed together for such things to happen.
I'm gonna look at Best in Show and I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna assume that you want a stage. I can easily make that for you.
No, you can't.
Why would you
Yes, I
assume
can.
that?
Oh,
What's
something
the
about
way?
you.
That was me above
It's,
table. Like, why would you assume that?
it is a vibe that I got up.
Yeah, no information to get that vibe. Best chance of the camera. We got a metagamer here.
That's great.
I like him.
Well, I'd assume you were like looking around and, with what Theo kind of put together.
That's
Insight
shown no reason.
Where is the one that was watching the door? I'm just looking.
That
Way
would
over
be
here.
the dragonborn fellow in the corner.
By the rug?
Yeah, the top
Oh.
right corner up there. If I were
Ah, there.
to Here, let me do a little bloop.
Yeah, I just realized
What am
something.
I missing? What just happened?
I just dragged the map over.
Okay.
He synced
we
vision
go.
on us.
Bloop, right there.
Oh, there it is. Him. Got it.
Yep.
Oh, I actually can't make a stage. I don't have woodcarver's tools. I'm proficient with them, but I don't have them.
I don't think a stage is on that list. of
We were
things
looking
you need.
for a Captain Voss, right?
That's right.
Do we see anyone with insignia on them that would suggest Captain?
Pirate Man looks like Captain.
Go ahead and roll me a
That's what I'm
perception
wondering.
check.
I would like to.
Investigate?
Oh.
What the
Good
fuck
thing.
is one?
I'm
There's
helping
a
with
help,
the
help
perception.
action. Help action.
Oh, yeah. So you've got advantage with the help action, which is good.
Oh my god.
Much
Oh,
better.
nat 20.
Natural.
Hey!
That fucking shifted heavily.
If
All
that
right.
fails, you also have a D6.
Okay.
This has been an hour.
Yay!
So, natural 20 perception check. You are able to scan this whole fucking room, all 8 eyes looking in different directions.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Yeah. Just instant, simultaneous looking around. You are going to notice the guy with the pirate's hat. That is a cheap costume. He is a drunken fellow that has got not a single ounce of bearing of authority or seamanship about them. He's very much dressed like a pirate in this place. The dwarf in armor definitely looks like he's seen a fight or two and is probably just taking this guy in the costume for everything they've got. The orcs, they don't have any official military bearing about them. The lady at the bar there, she is wearing simple robes, not any insignia whatsoever. The goblins in the corner there, a few of them have got some shiny things that are just pinned to their ragged shirts, and it's just a collection of like scraps of metal and bits of broken stuff and teeth. Not official, not military looking. The big guys in the corner there, they are in the midst of an arm wrestle, and they look like they've been through it. But again, nothing insignious. Until your eyes go to the guy in the corner. He's wearing a coat. A coat that reminds you very much of the Flaming Fist, a mercenary band that primarily operates out of Baldur's Gate, but is known to go further afield than just the city of the gate. And that fellow on a nat 20 definitely looks the most captainly.
And is that the Dragonborn one up in the top corner?
Indeed, it is.
Do we
I
see
am
poke in the
shimmying
leg?
over there like nothing. I'm not making eye contact with anyone else. I'm going directly to him, and I am slapping the parchment with the offer on the table and go, "We'd like a trick out, please."
He's gonna look down at that parchment, and he is going to smile. His lips will part to reveal his draconic teeth, and he will say, "Good, good. I was thinking that no one would answer the call, and I would have to do it myself. And these old bones of mine aren't fit for travel anymore, you see." And he's going to sort of turn from the seat, and you're going to see he's missing a leg and has got just a peg leg that is well worn. "Yes, good, good. Please, have a seat.
There's 4 of us. We all want passage, and we will all work. We want the coin promised.
So, what can I ask a question? What are these 3 down here doing
Which 3?
at the bottom closest to the door?
They're playing dice.
I walk over and throwing bones. I see. Mind if I get in on the action?
"Hey, I'll take your money too," says the dwarf. "Pay in." So yeah, we'll we'll play a fun little dice game in just a second there as you pony up. Buy-in's 3 gold if you're rich enough for it.
Huh. Huh. Whoa, it's a bit much, but I'm a gambler, man. And I will ask Drake take a drink.
Brilliant. So as we'll come back to that in a second, as dice begin to fly, and the Captain Voss is going to be like, 4 of you, good, good. That should be more than sufficient. Have any of you ever traveled to the Bright Peak Mountains before?
Can I roll history to see if I have in my
Yes, good
past?
question.
Sure. Go ahead and roll history.
That's gonna be a 6 plus 4, 10.
10. So you haven't traveled there, but you've heard it's very sunny.
I have not traveled there, but my master Juna, she did travel there once. She told me about this story. It was very good, very nice, very sunny. She said, what did she build again? I think she made a ballista for a village over there.
Good. Good. Yes. Weapons are always in demand. Now, I'm not going to ask you any other questions, but I'm going to tell you what you need to know heading there. There is good work to be had in Bright Shade. When you arrive there successfully, I need you to check in with my contact there. She runs Sunwake's General Store. Her name is Jasira. When you walk in, she will greet you and say, "Have you been enjoying the sunshine?" And you must answer that you have enjoyed it, but you're in the market for a purple hat, so it doesn't blind you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Good, good. She will be able to make sure further employment is found within Brightshade. And we're gonna pan over for a second, and the dwarf is gonna be like, "Alright, here's how it works. We got all these dice here, and you can roll as many of them as you want." And he's got 6-sided dice. The highest
Is this liar's dice?
The highest total wins. Unless you roll a 1, then you lose. So you can roll as many of them as you like, and the winner gets the pot. And he is gonna shake his dice cup, and he's gonna put a 3d6 into his cup, and he's gonna roll. Ah, fuck! I lost. Fuck. All right, you roll and see if you lose too, because if we both lose, we tie. So,
Oh, by the way,
Alright.
DM, how tall is the table?
tables, regular, human-sized table height.
Would I be under the table?
Uh,
I'm 2 foot tall.
if you're standing on the bench, you're above it.
I want to be under the table, just kind of like looking at the legs,
Okay.
and you hear like cranking coming from the legs every now and again, like I'm unscrewing something.
Alrighty. So, Beston,
Mhm.
what would you like to roll?
Let's see here. I think I will do. He did 3 dice. Three
Yep.
dice.
He rolled 3d6.
I'm feeling lucky. Let's go with 4.
Alrighty. Yep, you win, and he'll pay you 3 coins, 3 gold coins. All right, in for another double or nothing. He puts up 6.
Besson turns to the camera. He goes, Just double my earnings. Doesn't feel worth it. He turns back. It says it all out loud because it's in his world. So he's probably like, okay. Um, and he just like dramatically grabs his 3 coins and I got a few friends to meet with, but I enjoyed this little gambling session.
Damn.
All right, give us a chance to win some back, eh?
And maybe next time. um, and then Besson joins the others.
Wonderful. All right. Now,
Did you find a captain? This sound nice.
You come over, you just hear.
yep. He's gonna look down and be like, "I would be careful with that if I were you, little one. Durnan is very keen on avoiding property damage in his tavern."
Oh, do not worry. I am not damaging the tavern. I am merely improving. To where I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm just like unscrewing and rescrewing the same screw like 3
Okay.
times.
So, which is very impressive considering that the table doesn't have any screws. It's just solid timber joinery.
Oh yeah, no, I put one in there.
Oh
I
shit!
just put a screw in and I'm just pulling it back in and out.
All right, you're rot grubbing the wood. Gotcha. All right, so it is already quite late in the night. The wagon will leave from the south gate at dawn's first light. If you head out to the south gate, you'll probably make it there in time to meet with the wagon. There are 3 people that you should be meeting there. There is a lady. The name she gave me was just Cat. I do not ask too many questions. There was a man. I believe his name sounded like a rock or something. And there was another man in a hat. We have set them up with a wagon, and they are leaving soon. Can you make it there?
Yes.
Good. Here is advance payments. And he is going to pull out a pouch of coins and set it on the table.
Yay.
You see coming up from under the
Yay.
table is a robotic arm. It just like comes around, grabs the pouch, and pulls it slowly under the table.
Claw machine.
Yep. I support.
Brilliant. Yeah, so there's 100 silver in there.
Split it.
100%. Yeah, I'm gonna split it amongst us. Hang on, I got the.
Yeah, so
I love having a physical calculator right next to me.
so
25 silver for each.
25 to $1. So yeah, each of you can add 25 silver to your coinage.
Nice silver.
Okay.
All right.
So we head into the wagon? What are we doing?
Is there any questions before you depart? No?
Anyone?
Good. I don't like questions.
Why don't you like questions?
Do you have?
Oh my god.
His eyes are gonna narrow at you. The less
Like, ooh,
Sorry, it was
never-
25 silver or 20?
25. Yeah.
I think Besson sees his expression like, oh, never mind, and kind of slowly steps back.
Mhm. Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on a second, guys.
Thoughts, anyone?
Alrighty, we have the chart.
2 out of 3 bards, and I'm kind of all 3 bills as 1 bard have
Oh
been unhinged.
God.
Yeah, I'll agree. That's generally a bard thing.
I think the sanest bar we got was the Chester bar.
That
And then
might be.
and he has somebody dancing as a way to defeat him. so who knows? One can make the case.
God, I am tiny compared to everyone.
Welcome to how Hatter felt the entire campaign.
What
Okay.
size are you,
God.
Evie? What size are you?
5'5",
Fuck.
medium.
Yeah.
You are compared to everyone dead center in the height chart.
There we go.
Me?
Onza
Oh,
and
Evie.
Vestin are the tallest.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So, yes. Best make your way that way quickly.
Oh,
And-
I've been muted the whole time.
oh shit.
Yeah, I just thought you were
I
being
was-
really quiet.
I was asking if anybody had band-aids or if the guy had knows of anybody that could give me a patch up.
I
You
can
hurt?
give you a patch.
I
I
did
didn't know
not
you were
use
hurt.
our spell slots.
Hmm.
I was just gonna physically give you a patch. Like
Don't touch me.
Had a little fight on the way over, did you?
Yeah, we got beat up by some bugs.
Hmm.
But
They
they're
were not
delicious.
friendly.
This I can assist with. And he is going to adjust the collar of his shirt, and he is going to pull forth a holy symbol, and he is going to say, "This warrior is not done their fights." And yeah, he's going to drop a healing word on you.
Heck yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that is 4 plus 4. You're gonna get 8 hit points back,
I'm full.
Nice.
and he is going to.
Did you eat the bugs too?
Oh no, he took an attack from them.
No, he was full.
Oh.
No, ew, icky bugs.
You
guys are weird.
Big dragons and little dragons need to stick together. Yes.
I thought we'd get along being scaled.
Mm-hmm.
This is a wider scale collection. Like, how am I the tallest one? My tallest version is 5'11".
Where is it at?
We're not a big crew.
As someone is 6'2", it has thrown me completely off.
Oh, bite me with my 5-foot frame.
hey, don't fuck with me. All of 2'4" will steal those knees.
Gotta reach
Alrighty.
him first.
You gonna jump to swing, dude.
That's why he's able to hit the maggots so easily. I was closer to him.
Fair.
I was closer to the
I
maggot.
say we head to the wagon. Anyone else got plans?
I have plans on going to the wagon.
To the wagon!
Alrighty. Excellent. Fair journeys to you all.
And to you as
An
your friend.
insight check on him?
Sure,
That's
go ahead
what
and
I'm
roll
wondering.
insight.
Ah,
Yeah,
Can
I'm not.
I get can I get a help action?
Yeah, you're proficient, so go ahead. So Evie, you can go ahead and roll at advantage.
Okay.
I kind of my help action is me going like, you see that guy right there?
I'm not sure how to roll advantage. I just rolled 2 at once.
That's how you do it.
yeah, that's how you do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
16, right?
So 16 is my high dice, it looks like. And where is my insight? What is that under?
It's under wisdom there.
Wisdom.
Where the? I'm scrolling. +4. Ooh, dirty 20.
There you go. So, on a dirty 20 insight check, this guy is super fucking relieved that he found someone.
Okay.
Like, he did not want to have to do this job himself, though you get the impression he was on the hook for it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. I wanna do something goofy.
Okay.
I want to. This guy would have like shoelaces and buckles on his belts, right?
Yeah, he's got he's got one peg leg, and his other
Oh,
leg is
oh.
a draconic clawed foot. He doesn't have a shoe on, but he's got
Um,
he's got he's got pants with a belt.
for magical tinkering, do I have to spend like an extended amount of time, or can I just like wave my hand and it's there?
Oh, that's a good question.
Minute, I believe.
Let's see now. Magical
Cause,
tinkering.
Cause I want to subtly fuck with him. I want to make
Oh,
his peg
that's an
leg
action.
beep every 6 seconds.
You touch a tiny non-magical object as an action and give it one of the following. Yeah, so it takes an action.
Okay, so as I'm under the table, I'm gonna brush up against his leg. Oh, so sorry. It's dark down here. I can't see dark well. Um, but that was my magical tinkering on his leg for the 6 second recording, and every like 10 seconds at a random interval, a small beeping noise is gonna play from his leg.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be at best every 6 seconds?
It doesn't last 6 seconds, but I have 6 seconds to record something. Put as much in as 6 seconds as I can. So I'm just gonna put a small beeping noise to subtly annoy him.
What the
Hmm.
fuck did you just do to my leg?
I'm
Oh, sorry. I should be able to fix. Here, I'll throw in deal for you. So I can fix leg, and I put mark on it. I make it look pretty.
Fix my leg. Do nothing else, or I throw you into the yawning portal.
Understood. I'm gonna de-tinker it.
Choices were made, lessons were learned.
Again.
He's in a-
Get out of my sight before I change my mind.
Okay, quick question, and then I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
I was about to pull my horn
As
out
you
and
said,
deputy.
as you said, quick question. You saw frost collect around his neck and jowls as he was about to. Alrighty. So you guys are trying to move around the goblins there.
Yep.
Cool. Everyone, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
We're gonna get
Uh,
pickpocketed.
I have a
I just-
passive of 13.
I was gonna pick up some physical dice for a second. 13.
13, gotcha.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
12.
12. Alrighty.
5.
Okay. Evie, you spy a little goblin hand that has reached into your pouch.
I stab it and cut the fingers from it and hand them back to him.
No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll keep these if it's all the same, and you can keep yours.
Yeah, I think that's best.
Yeah.
You touch anyone else's pockets in my group, I will keep the things I cut off.
Yep. No, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
She'll probably eat them too. I've seen her eat some weird shit.
Yep.
Finger licking good, motherfucker.
Also, question: is this the token you used for the one shot that I ran?
Yeah.
I felt so bad that you didn't even get a turn before you killed Scuttle.
I had a turn.
You had one turn?
I dealt 120 damage to him with Scorching Ray.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Alrighty. So, as you all pass out of the bartender's gonna be like, "They didn't even fucking order anything. Fucking sucks."
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
don't
man,
say
like,
that.
Yeah, no, I'm
sorry
gonna
about
attack in. I'm gonna attack in.
Sorry about that. I toss him a gold piece.
Yes. How much for your strongest ale?
My strongest ale. You're gonna have yourself a nice cup of the Lord of Frost Stout right here.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's gonna be 2 silver.
2 silver. I can
Make
do.
these guys
I'm gonna
eat.
take 2 silver and I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay. He
I
gets
toss.
he pulls out a tiny glass and goes to the keg, pulls you a 4-ounce pour of this incredibly dark, viscous brew.
Ooh,
Um,
this
Besson
looks
says.
this
Besson's. I'm
looks
sorry.
very good.
Besson slides over a gold
That-
piece, gold coin, and goes, as an actor, I support my fellow service industry folk. You have a good day.
Much obliged, sir.
And then he gives him a bardic inspiration.
Hey! Oh, the head on this
I'm just
napkin is
gonna
ghostly.
one big fucking one gulp whole thing.
Alrighty.
I
Go
don't
ahead
think
and
you
roll
have
me
a
a
choice.
con save at advantage. Because you have poison
Oh.
resistance.
Yeah, advantage against that's 16 plus 4. That is
Nice.
20. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 saves. You taste an incredible depth of flavor. Smoky notes of toasted oats with bits of dark chocolate and rich, rich smokiness. With just a hint of herbaceousness on the finish. You're feeling pretty good. You're feeling pretty good.
It tasted how
Oh,
best sounded. Very smoky.
yeah.
Yep.
Ah,
Alrighty.
that Lord of Frost. He's a good ale maker.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So you guys heading out then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Like Dewey and I are already outside.
Yep.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, where did they go?
We're already
Alrighty.
out.
So, as you make your way through towards the south gate as directed, the hour is late, the streets are dark, and as is tradition in Waterdeep, the gates are well guarded.
And that's the wagon we need to get to.
The wagon is just outside of the gate.
Okay.
Oh, bunch of
All right.
guards.
Where are we? We're at the top of the map. That's where we're going to be.
We're at the bottom here.
Oh, bunch of guards. Shit.
Yep.
Do they see
So-
us yet?
Not yet. So it is dark out, and the guards mostly all look human. Some of them carry torches so they can see. You guys definitely spy the heavy guard presence at the gate before they spy you.
We need a
Besson like,
distraction, Beston.
like, I got you. Besson shifts into Queen Titania.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
wait. Best, before you do that, I'm
Too
gonna
late.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna willingly remove my arm for you and give it to you.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
doing that.
what?
Um, I guess I take it. Um, Besson as Queen Titania walks forward, holding the armor. And, um, hello, who's in charge here?
And this guard is going to step forth. Good evening, ma'am. I'm in charge of the south gate this evening. May I help you?
Yes, I need to get to. So I want to say Besson was paying attention. I just forgot. Was it the Vorpal Gate that we're trying to get to?
The south gate.
No, we already.
The South Gate. Okay. Right. Yes, I'm trying to get to the South Gate, and things here have been less than we'll say, favorable, such as there's just arms lying around. What is this?
Oh, that's no good. Here, we can take that off your hands and see if we can find the proper owner of it.
Like
Um,
you would have
I
come
don't have
into
control over my arm, do I?
No, it's detached.
Oh,
Lost your
like,
arm.
I
like,
was I was hoping some like I can move the arm and just like flip them off.
like, like, you, you don't like, absolutely, of course. Now, I do have a few stragglers that I brought along for safekeeping. Now,
Hmm.
like, I hand him the arm,
Okay, he takes it.
like, like, now, and I trust that you will guide me and my companions safely to the, um, to where we're trying to go.
Alrighty.
But that doesn't mean I forgot again where we're going. The South Gate.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah. So you're at the south gate here, and like, all right.
Yeah.
So you and others wish to leave the city at this late hour.
Yes.
All right. What's your name, please? And he pulls out a book and gets a pencil ready as he just kind of like sticks the arm underneath his arm, like holding it against himself as he frees his hands up.
She looks incredibly offended. I'm sorry. Do, excuse me. Do you do you really not know who I am?
And he's gonna like look to the side, and I'm gonna roll him an Arcana check.
Oh yeah.
Let's see now. Does he know? Seven. 7 plus 2. He does not know who you are.
Oh no.
um, no, ma'am. I'm sorry. Uh, we're not acquainted.
Who's in charge here?
I am. I'm Captain. I'm Captain Roosevelt here at the South Gate.
You're in charge and you don't know the Queen of the Fey Realm.
No, I don't know the Queen of the Fey Realm. There's very few occasions that we cross over.
That's me
Oh.
rolling stealth. I'd like to try to get his book to add a bunch of names into it with sleight of hand while he's distracted with her.
Okay. So that was
I wanna
17 total of what?
Oh, 17 plus 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Perception check. 18 plus 4.
I win.
With the
I
distraction,
wanna
you're able to get the book.
And do I need to roll sleight of hand to put names in the book?
No, I'll say with that stealth check, you're able to do that.
It's
What?
just blanket names. So like we've got our hoods up and stuff. Like Dewey is like Digger or something. Like some bullshit. Like I just
Okay.
names that he now knows are in there.
So you're putting some aliases in his book.
Yep, that we are allowed to pass.
Okay. Alrighty. So as you notice, you will look at his book and you'll notice there's 3 columns basically on his book. One column is like arrest immediately, and
Oh,
there's under that column there are some descriptions of all of you, and like the first description is weird spider lady does bite. The other one is blue and red kobold Sparky. The other one is, tiny halfling? Question mark?
I'm adding things to those lines. Like it's blue, red, and green kobold with one missing ear. Spider lady with large abdomen. Then there's like not dead in any way mechanical halfling. Like I am adding fucking red herring
not
descriptors to
out
those.
all dead.
I need to hear how I'm going to be described.
Yeah, so there is like
Yeah.
there's like 15 other descriptions there that vaguely relate to how Beston has presented themselves over the last few weeks here, but none that actually match their sort of true form that they've revealed.
Good.
It's
So yeah, I have
utterly
added a shit ton of descriptors and put our aliases in the allow to pass column.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So with that, he is going to look up and be like, so the Queen of the Fey Realm. So I will say, Beston, could you roll me an intimidation check?
intimidation check.
Hang on, hang on,
Can
hang
I
on.
help?
I want to
1 second. Let's see
run
what
up.
happens. It's gonna be a 16
Oh,
plus
solid.
um plus 4. That's a natural 20.
That's solid, man.
Nice. Okay. He is
We
going to start
love
to sweat
bards.
a little bit harder, and he looks down at his notes and furrows his brow a little bit, and is hesitating a little bit. And Theo, you said you wanted to do something?
Yeah, I did. I wanna run up and go. Oh, Queen Titan. Yes, yes, my lord. I'm gonna run up behind her and like bend a knee. My arm clearly missing. My lord. Um, can I
Uh,
have can I have my arm back, please? I get the. I guess that it was funny and everything, but I kind of need my arm, please.
And the guard is going to look at the arm, be like, "This belongs to you, sir?"
Yes, it does belong to me.
Hmm. He's gonna scrutinize it for a little bit. He's gonna see that you're clearly missing an arm, and the size looks correct. Um, and he's gonna look over at Titania and say, "Your Majesty, you must be careful picking things up off the street here in Waterdeep. All sorts of things seem to fall to pieces." And he's gonna toss it back to Theo.
I'm just gonna like turn to my side and just fucking right back on. Thank
uh,
you so much, sir. What
I,
was your
s-
name?
I put my finger up to cut them off. Like, I'm sorry. Do you assume that I, Queen Titania, Queen of the Fey Realm, am an idiot?
No, but you had picked
That
up
I
something.
don't know what I pick up? Did you verify that that is in fact his arm? But I should be careful about what I pick up?
Um,
Is that the implication you're going with?
I fucking love this.
Just make it super uncomfortable. Now
So,
he's questioning
like,
everything.
riding off of that really good intimidation roll you made, like, the guards behind him are whispering, like, "Oh, the captain's fucking up. The masked lord is gonna have his shit for this one." It's like, "Oh, fucking every time royalty comes through, he always fucks this one up."
Like, you know what? Like, I know while you may be in charge of this, as she kind of flippantly waves to everything, operation, I know that there is someone above you. However, I am in a bit of a rush. So, if you allow me and my companions, and I'm feeling charitable, whoever this person is, through, then I'll let it go. Or I can make your life very difficult. And, and being that I am the queen of the Fey realm, I have plenty of time on my hands.
He's gonna look behind himself and say, "Open the gate and make way for the queen."
And I go like, come along to the other companions.
As the soldiers up top spin the great wheel that opens up the gate, as it opens up before you, allowing you all to pass through from Waterdeep.
Evie puts her
Thank
hood up
you,
and
my
out
dear
she
gal.
goes.
Yep. There's some whispers like, "Wait a second, are they? No, no, no. The queen vouched for them.
We're going.
That's
Yeah, before I continue on, I stopped by the main guy, Roosevelt. He goes, And do not be mistaken, we are not done here. And I keep going. Stop with everybody else.
He's like, fuck, 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 just under his breath.
Right before bonuses. Oh, fuck, man. I have a one-on-one on
I gotta.
Thursday. Damn it. This is going to be a
I
pip
want to say
report if I have ever
I
seen
gotta
one.
show. I got a DM from my players, and all it just said was, "You are so fucked without that arm." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You keep your tools in it. That's your spell casting." I'm like, "Fuck, you're right."
Yeah, like I'm
I'm
like,
going to go beg
oh,
for my arm back quick.
he is risking it, the biscuit there. Alrighty. So you are going to see with two horses at the ready outside of the gate here. There is a covered carriage that has got like that little like door on the side, so it's not just an open wagon. It is a little bit more than that. And as you guys approach, you can hear some voices on the inside of it that are just kind of, muffled by the wood of the carriage. What would you guys like to do?
Can I take a peek in?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna
While,
knock.
while
So,
she's doing that, I turn to do is it knock peasant.
okay, so Evie is able to peer in, and you are going to see three people sitting inside the carriage. It's a little bit cramped in there. It's not the coziest, or it's not the comfiest of ride. It is more on the cozy side, in the sort of way a sarcastic real estate agent would say, "Oh, it's cozy, but it's just small." The first face
Perfect.
that you're going to see is a human woman with blonde hair that has got some nicer clothing on, and she is looking derisively at the two men that she's sharing the carriage with. You're going to see a dwarven fellow with a braided beard and sort of metal circlet around his head. He's got a big tool bag hanging off of his belt, and he's drinking from a flask and loudly and broadly gesticulating within the carriage. There's a fellow dressed in blue with a big baggy hat on as he is gesturing from a book as he's speaking with the others. That's what you
She
see.
is going to rip open the
Motherfucker.
door and go, "Evening, cat," and who I can assume is Dwayne the Rock and something with a powder puff hat. We're here also from the captain. Move over.
oh, are you the guards that have been hired?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
coming in to check everything out.
Oh, yes. Please do inspect the machinery. Yes, I'll step out for a moment. It's tight in here. And the fellow in the blue hat is going to be like, "Ah, the wonderful, amazing mercenary assistants. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Volothamp Gadarn." He's gonna pull off his hat. He's gonna bow, but he's gonna kind of like bang his head on one of the low beams because it's cramped in here. Ah,
She's going
It's
to, with her
cozy.
cloak, open her cloak and with all of her arms, take a nice little bow.
and he is going to look at you and be like, "My goodness, look at you! What a specimen! I must draw you." He flips to a blank page and begins drawing you.
When this person steps out, think I go over and like, you there, show me your papers
Oh,
so I may understand your identification.
identification. No, thank you. You may call me Cat, and I wish to get underway as soon as possible.
No, no, as the queen of the Fey realm, I, Queen Titania, require your identification, or else you will be left behind.
The the Queen of the Fey Realm
Damn.
is our caravan guard. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Okay. It's going to be D20.
Dewey's just
Is
gonna
that a
call one
real
of those.
person, by the way?
So 11 plus 6, it says 17.
17
Wow.
deception. Okay. Kat's gonna roll insight. She's got a plus
Is who a
5.
real person?
One,
Uh,
one, one,
you.
one, one. Yes!
She's gonna
Oh my god!
she's gonna do a very like hard series of blinks and be like, that is ridiculous, but I suppose it is the time for ridiculousness. Very well. My name is shit. Where'd my page go? My name is Lady Catherine Duskwhisper,
There.
Of
and
the
she is going
Whisperer
to.
family?
Yeah, she's gonna pull from her pocket a house insignia of the Duskwhisper house.
Like, like, okay, onto your companions. Furthermore, you should not be surprised that a queen such as myself cares about her people. Because if the people are not loyal, that could be my head.
Your realm extends here to Waterdeep.
I'm sorry, you're still a peasant, and that I don't answer to you.
my God.
He continues to look into the caravan with everybody.
Evie's coming out,
So
and she says everything's clear, and
So-
lets Cat back in.
the dwarven fellow is gonna just laugh uproariously as this, like, oh, ha, ha, good show there. Yeah. Oh, so you do have a name, Catherine Duskwhisper. It's about time I heard it. We just had to get royalty to come drag it out of you.
Now I go, I'm like, royalty? Oh, yes, that's me. Royalty.
Fucking
Uh,
batshit nuts.
Well,
I say we get on.
I'm gonna walk up to Dwarf Jesus. I wanna speak with
Jesus.
Dwarven Jesus real quick. And what is your name?
It better be Dwayne.
pleasure to meet you. My name is Flint Mageddon. He's gonna hold his
Aww.
hand out.
Prince Magetta. Good to meet you.
Papers?
I'm gonna reach with the wrong. Is he holding his right or his left arm out?
He's holding out his right hand.
Right hand? Okay, I'm gonna extend my left hand, the robo hand. My name is Sio Giermant. Good to meet you.
Can we just assume that you're left-handed?
All right, so he's holding out his right hand.
No.
You're holding out your left hand.
He's-
He's gonna like grab the back of your hand and shake it.
The fingers on my hand are gonna like crane backwards and shake his hand.
Like,
Bro.
They grab his hand backwards.
oh, that's fucked up. Oh, you're a little trickster, aren't you? And you're a big trickster. And you're a spider.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see some more fucked up?
Say, papers? I see who you are.
Hey, no, I got no papers. My work speaks for me. I built this carriage.
No proof. Show me your proofs. Show me your proofs.
All right,
Knock on
here
the
it
roof.
is. And he's gonna get out of the carriage and point to the beam across it. He's gonna point there, right there. There's my maker's mark, and there's a set of 3 dwarvish runes there. And he's gonna show you. He's gonna pull from his toolbox a punch that matches those runes. Like, hey, I built the carriage.
This shall suffice. And I turn to the third person. You, papers?
Oh,
Anything to identify yourself with?
I love it when people ask me for my papers. I have got so much that I have written. I've got Volo's Guide to Monsters, Volos, Waterdeep,
Papers. Show your papers. Show your papers.
And my
I'm
latest
not
work,
interested.
the
Not interested in the story behind it.
Journey of the Crazed
No.
Barrelman.
No. No.
He just
I
pulled
don't
out,
need
like,
to know
3
the
books.
answer. Like, I don't need your life story before you give me the recipe.
Yes. And he's gonna flip the books around as there's a picture of him on the back.
So conceited.
All right, well, just making
He's
sure.
a traveling library. He just has everything.
So, so you three have all been verified along with my minions. Minions, come aboard.
Yes,
Minion,
well,
minion.
no. You all are the guards. There's room for 3 of us in the wagon. You all will escort us.
Evie climbs on top of the fucking wagon, and you hear every step.
Oh,
You
well.
said
There you
you
see.
say that there is room for 3 inside the wagon. Is that what you said?
Yes, there's really only room for 3 of us inside the carriage.
Okay, well, I'll let you three
What
decide.
about me?
I'll let you three decide which of you will stay on the outside of the wagon. Because as a queen, I I must remain inside.
Alright, I'll get on a fucking horse then. I'm fine with a bit of weather. As Flint, gets out of the wagon and goes and mounts on one of the horses.
And Besson sits down
How
very comfortably inside the carriage.
would it be? I don't know why.
Evie's dangling her feet off the back and just sitting on the top of the roof.
Alrighty.
Dewey's perched on the front.
Alrighty. Brilliant.
Sitting on the other horse.
There we go. Yep. Alright. Well,
Push a button and a pocket watch are gonna come out, and I'm gonna check
Two,
the time.
two on next destination.
yes. No sense letting daylight waste away. And
Night.
the horses are going to be urged on as you begin traveling away from Waterdeep.
On the road
You
again.
don't see the guards as you pull away. They're like, wait a fucking minute. They were fucking. Ah, fuck it. Let him go. It's not worth the paperwork. It's not worth the
No.
hassle.
Nope. Their paperwork says we were not who they were looking for. Those were not the droids. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, so this is like after you've pulled away and they've like cross-verified shit like the morning after,
Oh yeah, they're gonna be so fucked up.
Yeah, the discrepancy is eventually found.
Yeah, they're written in a different color fucking pen in a different font.
Um, as,
It's written in crayon.
Yeah, like just fucked right up.
as we're riding away,
He's
It's
so
written in
fired.
crayon, maggots, and blood.
as we're riding away, I say, so we're here protecting you. So I'm assuming that whatever happens here stays between us.
Ah. Oh, perish the thought! I write extensively about all of my travels. You see, the land of the Grey Peak Valleys is bathed in eternal sunshine. Imagine the flora, the fauna, the creatures that live there. This is a travel diary that shall be published far and wide.
Evie's
Oh,
sitting on top.
can I
She's going
can I see
super
a
glad I'm not in
diary?
there.
Can I see it? Can I see it?
Ah, yes, of course. He's gonna hold it up for you.
I want to reach for it. Like, may I to grab the diary?
Yeah, he hands it to you.
I throw it out the window.
Don't
And I,
burn
and I,
it. Fuck.
and I shift it to Besson. Hi, so we need to get out of there. We're here to protect you, but we don't need is you recording everything because this could backfire immediately.
Go ahead and roll persuasion or intimidation, your choice.
See, I
I
have
feel like
persuasion.
I
So
feel
it's
like
like
Volo
Can
has like
it's going to
Good.
be a 6. So it's a 9 plus 6 is a so better math 15.
15. I suppose I can make a few redactions on present company's activities, but my goal is to research and publish notes about new and interesting creatures that I find other than present company. Would that still be copacetic?
Acceptable.
What you say new creatures? What creatures have you not been exposed to?
I
Or
don't know.
more importantly, have you been exposed to all of us?
Yes, I've definitely been exposed to all of you now, and that is absolutely terrifying in some respects. But
It's I know the smaller ones can be a little intimidating, but you know that it is what it is.
yes, it is what it is. Certainly, I'll not utter a word about you. How about?
Hmm.
Is that good?
What? Oh, what did he say? He said he'll leave out a word about me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I, yes, as long as you don't talk about me, we shall be good.
All right.
Not that there's anything nefarious happening or just it's just sort of line.
Of
Um,
course, of
Sing it
course.
anyways.
All right. So yeah, he pulls out another blank book and starts writing.
I'm gonna do a perception check from on top of
I,
the
I
wagon.
will I will see the book at the end of every night,
I'm gonna help as I'm looking in the other direction.
just for
Sure.
safety's
Okay.
concern.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Nat
nat
20.
20.
Oh, and that's 20.
Ooh, nat 20 perception check. That is phenomenal. Yeah, so the journey carries on as you are traveling. And on a nat 20 perception check, as you are making your way down the Sword Road towards the east to where Grey Peak Valley rises, you are going to see the road ahead runs alongside a river. It looks like the river is flowing incredibly powerfully at this time of year. So going upriver by boat would be quite difficult. And you do see some trade barges and other things coming down the river towards Waterdeep as you travel. So one thing that we're going to do a little bit differently in this campaign is this isn't a we are not going to do the full length of travel with every day being part of the challenge. This isn't the hex crawl in Chult anymore,
Mhm,
Okay.
because
mhm.
it is in fact an 18-day journey, give or take, from Waterdeep to the Grey Peak Valley. So there's going to be a bit of a
What,
montage.
Yay,
what
montage!
was our day per travel in Schultz?
What was your day per travel? I don't know how to answer that question.
I
A
don't
hex
know.
per day.
Like how many hexes did we travel per
One.
fucking
Generally one.
1 hex.
how it was just I'm wording it wrong. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm just horrible at wording what I'm
So
trying to
the
say.
travel pace through the hexes of Chult, it was one hex per day if you succeeded, and that was difficult jungle terrain pretty much all the way through. So you were traveling 12 miles or less per day. The general travel pace with a horse and wagon on roads is going to be double that at 24 miles per day. And because you're following a road, you don't need to roll navigation checks either.
Handy.
I think what I'm trying to say is how many hexes did we typically travel a session? That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, how many hexes did we travel a session? There was a few sessions where you did 5 or so, and there was some where it was only 1 or 2. So it varied, because depending on the
All right,
nature of
yeah,
the challenges or what you discovered.
montage,
But that was back in
montage. Then
the previous campaign. Yeah, so
I was just wondering. It just popped into my head.
mm-hmm. So As you are traveling about, you are going to keep a keen eye out, Evie. So,
Yep.
the
Specifically 4.
which is great. Uh,
Demons.
the oh, sorry, I thought I had someone sneak up behind me again.
Mhm.
uh, as we continue to travel during the road, where did my hold on?
Where
It's
did my
over there.
Tiamat go?
It's over there.
Ah,
Where did where did Sarek go?
yeah,
There it is.
also a
There
Tiamat.
I am.
Okay.
Oh shit, he found the aspect of Tiamat. Okay, we're fucked.
Level 1 done.
He found Bahamut.
No, you left.
Oh, new game next week. Let's go.
You
He
left-
found Bahamut.
You left Bahamut at the bar. No one talked to her.
Yep.
Yeah, no, no one spoke to her.
There it is.
I saw that. I was gonna speak to her, but I'm like, I don't think we should.
Alrighty. So, we zoom in on Waterdeep here. As you take the south road towards Daggerford, or the High Road as it's called, which is able to connect you towards the Delimber Road, which will take you eastwards into the Grey Peak Mountains. And as you are keeping that very good watch up, there is going to be peace and calm for at least the first day of the journey. So, let's see now. So, you would have been able to rest. So, we didn't spend any spell slots, and we've been healed. So, your tattoo recharges.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And as we travel through this wonderful land of Faerun,
Question: it said it was a rest?
yep. So you get your bardic inspirations back too.
So can I would like to do play a little song on my little trumpet, and I'll give Wevelin and Theo a heroic inspiration.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh,
Because I forget what happened
I never
in
used mine, but thank you.
because I forget what happened in the text with what's his name, the other one that's not Theo,
Dewey?
Duke.
The
Yeah,
other small guy.
so this is on principle. But no, for right now, I get her inspiration to Theo and Evie
Mm-hmm.
for my
Give it to the other small guy.
with my little song.
There we go. So inspiration is had as we travel, which is great. So as the next day has come, there is going to be along the road. Evie is going to spy it from quite a distance. In the bushes, just off the road, there's a swarm of goblins crouching in the greenery, waiting for something to get close enough. You've seen them.
Right away, her Marcel's in front are going to start chittering. And it is super fucking unnerving.
Brilliant.
And she is going to alert the
What
group.
does that matter?
There's a bunch.
Oh, we
in
have
the
a
brush.
goblin.
We need to take care of that before they cause a problem.
So,
And
Evelyn, I have
Goblins
question. I have question for you,
yes,
Evelyn. Are we hungry?
yes, we're hungry enough that we split them.
Then I know.
Oh wait, I gotta do a roll.
Then I know what's for breakfast.
I gotta do a left
Fried
roll.
goblin.
You're just gonna see like this wicked smile come across his face. Yes, we're cooking
Oh,
goblins.
nat 20. Hells yes,
Okay.
Dustin.
I am still besting.
Wonderful.
Nice.
We are going to. I can see them from here, right?
Yep.
Okay, I am going to hand crossbow and shoot at them before they've even had a chance.
Ooh, I thought. Oh, you have a longbow, I think.
Oh, longbow, sorry.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Chop.
So you've definitely got range for that. So go ahead and make me an attack
Yep.
roll.
Okay, attack roll.
Can I get help? Because I have proficiency in Dex. No, I'm joking.
Fuck.
Alrighty.
14 to hit.
14. That is going to miss as they're like rakabriyak. So yeah, everyone roll initiative, please.
But you have it, the heroic inspiration.
Yeah, I'm doing that again. Heroic.
Okay.
Please don't.
14.
Oh my god, it's worse. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I literally fired a warning shot directly in front of them
Alrighty.
to let them know that we know they're there.
Brilliant. Okay.
FYI
We
is
see you.
7 plus was it Dex?
Mm-hmm.
It's unnatural 10.
Alrighty. Bestin has a
15
10.
again.
Stainless has a 15.
7.
13. Oh, wait. 14.
14 for Theo. Brilliant. And the goblins?
Yep.
Ooh, there's a 6 on their dice plus 2, so they're gonna go between. Okay. Let's see now.
Question. I just remembered. Which rules are we using for the bardic inspiration? Are we using 2024 or 2014?
So you've built your character with the 2024 rules, I believe.
Okay.
So it lasts an
So
hour.
I would say that if EV's rolls doesn't, I don't think it applies because it's like on a failed DC 20 check, D20 roll. On the inspiration counts, not inspiration, initiative.
So she used
Because I think
her heroic inspiration, not the bardic inspiration.
okay, boom, never mind.
Yeah.
She doesn't have bardic inspiration. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool.
Cool. Hey,
So much inspiration.
new characters, new rules, new options. It's perfectly okay to double check these things.
New edition.
Yep.
Cool it now.
Alrighty, so the adrenaline of battle arises as the goblins are warned of your advance. Dewey, you have the initiative.
No way.
Yeah, you got the
Nice. Fry them.
I need to see if I'm in range. Second. Pages. So many things. I am dumb and did not write the information down on there. I'm checking here. 60 feet. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
good.
gonna hop down. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay. I am gonna grab a couple of scales and I'm gonna fling them out, and as I do, I'm gonna cast where to go? A fairy fire.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, you picked Fairy Fire up?
Brilliant. Okay, so I gotta roll 5 dex saves.
DC 14.
Okay.
That's solid.
Okay.
Oof.
Fuck.
That is 1 failure.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
All right, so this one here has got fairy fire on them with the purple ring.
Lame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look,
That's a turn.
it's better than all of them passing.
He's
No,
like,
Yeah.
I would have rather all of them passed because I would have just dropped concentration.
Yeah.
alrighty. Is that good for your turn, Dewey?
Yep, I just crouched down behind my shield and stand there.
Alrighty.
I used all my movement.
They're like, Cobalt! And Theo, you have the initiative.
Theo is going to scooch his ass 30 feet. Let's go. Let me do some measurements. Am I in range? Just barely in range. What does Fairy Fire do again? Do they get disadvantage on saving throws or
Gives
no?
you
have
advantage.
advantage on your attack rolls against the one with Fairy Fire.
On attack rolls. Okay. You know what? He used a spell slot. I'm gonna use a spell slot too. I'm going to add this guy. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. That's a dex save I need. 14 is the
Okay.
DC.
Deck save. 16 passes.
Oh no. Fortunately,
Alrighty.
bad.
I believe he is not covered in acid, but he still takes, I believe, half damage. Let me double check that. Don't want to get that wrong. I got this app that I can look up any spell so quickly. It's awesome. Each creature succeeds dexterity saving throw, covered in acid.
They get nuts to save or suck.
Yeah, it's a save or suck.
Yep, just complete miss.
All right. That'll be my turn then.
Alrighty. And that is going to bring us to Bestin.
No, it's not great. I
It's the best.
think
Two amazing turns.
I think about to say about this whole time I'm trying to think of what to do, and I haven't come to an answer. I think Beston is going to. We're attacking down. That throws off one of my things. Hold on. Oh wait, this is. Oh snap! So I am going to. Let me just check my distance. It's gonna be. Going to move up to about here. I believe it's about 30 feet away from where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to cast Bane
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
on, I guess, the person one that's closest to me, this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a saving throw of 14.
You can target 3 things with that, I believe.
Let's see. Do I have let's see. Let me double check. Up to 3. Just want to double check the range. 1, 2.
30.
Yes, I do the 3 closest to me, which would be like this bottom triangle.
Brilliant. So yeah, 3 charisma saves.
It's a Chris save of 14.
Okay. They got minus
Really?
1, so 2 succeed, but the one in the front fails. So I'm gonna put.
What the other 2 failed as well.
So your DC is 14, so that's a 15 and a 17. Nice try.
No homebrew. Okay, wow. Doing the homebrew make your bad guys worse. Okay. It's gonna be what's it, let's see. So okay, so boom, so it does what it needs to do. So the one that fails, but minus 1d4.
Brilliant.
And I don't have any back bonus actions that are. Oh, I get my I go to do it like we got this. I believe in you. Oh no, not another. Anyway, that's gonna be a bonus a bardic inspiration to
Alrighty.
Dewey.
Bardic inspiration to our kobold Dewey. Wonderful.
Fun
Yay.
fact: as many times I played the bard, this is the most bardic inspirations I've ever given out. I
Yeah.
just realized.
You know, I'm glad you've addressed that because bardic inspiration is mwah.
I want to be clear. I'm not talking about with us as a group. I'm talking about in the entire time I played D&D and played bards. I'm like, this is, and like, it may not actually be true, but it feels like this is the most I've given out.
Yep. Alrighty. So that's going to bring us to the goblins' turn. So the three in front are going to run forward. Alrighty. So the first one is going to attack Dewey, pulling out their sword. 16 on the dice for a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. So that is 6 plus 2, 7 or 8 damage to Dewey.
Dewey buckles and takes a knee.
Mm-hmm. And then these two in
fuck.
front are going to attack at Vestin. So first I'll roll the one with the Bane. So that's minus a d4 to the attack roll. That misses. 6 on the dice. And then the second one is going to attack. That is a 18 to hit.
No, wait, please don't. I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Let's see here. Just want to double check. Mostly, I just want to cast it, so it still hits,
To give someone
Yep.
advantage.
which
So,
is rude.
a little bit rude, but hey, it's the way it goes. Like the brief
Is it,
distraction, but they still stab you. So that is 5 damage.
Who are you giving the advantage to?
Myself, because he even just disrespect me.
Alrighty. And
It's 5 damage.
5 damage, yep. And go ahead and roll a con save for concentration.
Mm.
Both of you.
Mm-hmm.
DC 10.
Uh, 14.
Yeah, you keep it.
15.
All right, yeah. Bane and Fairy Fire remain up. The 3 goblins in the back, they are going to fire their bows. Evie, there's going to be 2 arrows flying at you.
No.
11 misses,
Yep.
and a 10 misses.
Yep.
And the third arrow, that's going for Theo.
All right.
Natural 20.
Why?
Oh no!
The giant
hate
target
critters.
they can't
Alrighty.
hit. They can hit the tiny thing.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
They hit the smallest thing on the fucking board.
Okay, that's going to be 9 piercing damage.
Oh,
The artificers look hurt.
guys, help!
Alrighty.
That one.
And that is going to end the goblin's turn and bring us to Evie.
Why are
Okay,
goblins
Evie's
so
going
tall?
in. Bonus action tattoo is up.
Yep.
Okay, I want to be able to get everywhere I need to get. Hang on. Sorry. Making sure I've got stuff right here. Okay, there we go. That way I can hit everybody.
Mhm.
Okay, I want to attack. I am going with the, if I listened correctly, short sword first.
Yep. And if you attack
Okay.
the one with Fairy Fire, you have advantage on that attack roll.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna roll 2 d20s.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
that is going to hit. Go ahead and roll your d6 plus 4 for damage.
Okay, d6 plus 4. There's my d6. Let's roll. We're 8 damage on the first one.
8 damage. That
Now
goblin is near death.
Perfect. That's
wait,
the one
no.
by Dewey, right?
Not near death. Dead.
Oh,
Good.
even better.
Okay, now I'm gonna use my scimitar because I used the Vex.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to do that at advantage. I'm going for the one in front of Beston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, because you killed the vexed one.
Oh yeah, so I don't roll at advantage. Sorry.
Yeah, so just a straight roll. Roll one more time for us here.
Okay, one more time.
Hey, that's better than 12.
That'll hit 21.
That still hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D6 plus 4, right?
Yep.
5. So it's going to be 9 damage on that one.
Double kill.
Make sure.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, that's done. That's done. I am out of action economy. I am done.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us back up to the top of the initiative to Dewey.
Dewey's limping a little bit. He's gonna patch himself up and he's gonna burn his last slot and cure wounds himself.
Brilliant. Go ahead and roll that 2d8.
For a total of 11 full health.
Nice. Brilliant.
And then he's going to still stupidly charge in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alrighty. Brilliant.
Make sure they can't get ranged.
Is that good for your turn?
That is good for my turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us down the initiative to Theo.
Alrighty. Ow. I'm hurting a lot. I want to move 20 feet that way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll use my second spell slot on this guy for Tasha's brew.
Alrighty. Dex save again.
Yes.
Saves. 17 on the dice, plus for a total of 19.
Silvery barbs? Fuck. Alright, that's my turn. 2 epic turns.
Tasha's is a line. You can get, I think,
yes.
both.
So I got to roll
So
another save. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh,
I tried.
sorry.
Yeah, I figured that would happen.
Alrighty. Best in show. You have the initiative.
That's I'm gonna silvery barbs the last one.
You're going to silvery barbs that last one? Alrighty.
Yeah, I think I'm within range.
Another natural
Oh my
20. Natural
Um,
40. Oh,
We did it for the
What the
vibe.
fuck?
We did it. Wow. So DM wanted us to go out there because he done rigged the system.
Yeah.
You thought we wouldn't figure it out. No.
Hey, if I wanted you guys dead, you wouldn't have made it out of Dead Man's Alley.
That's something that someone that one of us dead would say. No. That's weird. That's suspicious. So it's my turn now.
Yeah, it's your turn.
So I'm out of spell slot, so probably shouldn't have said that. I am going to this little person in front of me. This is the one I'm gonna I'm laughing because I can either do something that has a chance of being effective,
Mm-hmm.
or just do something that doesn't, but also could just be doing something. I am going to can I minor illusion? Let's see what's. I want to. This is really dumb, and I'm sorry. I want to, and I really should be doing this with my health points, hit points. I want to crouch, and then minor illusion me crouching, and hopefully be able to use that to get away from immediate damage or danger.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to mirror image with minor illusion?
First of all, I'll ask you questions. Whose side are you on?
Okay. So you cast minor illusion of yourself crouching.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I want to try.
I like that you're trying this.
I like it more if you want to add pointing out what was happening, and I'll try to like just try to get as far away as my. Let's see.
Okay. So, important question for you. Is that how you wish to flavor the disengage action?
I am. So the way I'm looking at it is, it's weird because I don't know because the rules are weird both ways, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, I do it and I make an exact copy of what's facing them.
Okay.
And so the determination of whether or not I am still there is up for debate because again, I will be moving. Like in fairness, even
Yeah.
if I moved away, they will still see a version of me,
Oh.
but
Oh.
who knows which version they see.
Oh, hold on a second.
I just have a bunch of. I have 10 d6 in front of me, and I've just been rolling them, seeing how high I can get the dice.
You should try hotboxing them.
Ooh, we hotboxing?
Your dice.
Oh. I'm fucking. Look, I woke up from a nap not 2 hours ago. Okay.
You said you wanted to see how high you could get them. Said you should try hotboxing them.
Speaking of how high, let me
Oh.
see how high I can
I'm
get.
I'm a little high myself, so I should
Wow,
ignore.
wow! You would get high when you have a campaign to play. That is. You know what? You know what?
Hey,
I am so offended. I can't believe you would do something like
I
that.
I do better role playing, and at least I haven't fallen asleep while the DM is talking.
I haven't either. What are you trying to apply? Because first of all, it was somebody else that was talking. Huh. Wow, I thought this was a team. We know whose side Theo's on,
we had each other's throats now. Well,
and I gave you
that was
expression as
Bill.
well.
That was Bill. We don't talk about him anymore. That hurt my tongue. Ow! I bit my tongue and I did that voice. Ah!
You deserve
Fuck!
it.
You deserved it. Yes, absolutely. There's something you could have prevented, but you chose to go in the direction, and the direction told you what you need to know.
Damn. I really am the younger brother of this fucking group.
Yep.
First of all,
By
you're not
almost
even the
20
youngest
years.
one here. You're not even the youngest one here.
Yeah, we know that you're
Okay.
the youngest one here, but like,
Sorry about that. I had 15 missed DMs from my wife upstairs, and she just yelled down at me that she needed help. Had to
oh,
step away for a second. Whew. Okay, so
too
minor
invested.
illusion. Okay. So, sorry. Let's see now.
You got too invested in the story.
Yeah, no kidding. Like my phone didn't beep at all. I've got the Discord window buried underneath this stuff here. Okay. So, you create an image of an object such as a chair, a muddy footprint, a small chest. Must be no larger than a 15-foot cube. Can't create sound, light, or any other sensory physical interaction reveals it to be an illusion. Okay, so let me get this straight. You cast minor illusion of yourself crouching, and then you try to move away.
Yes.
Okay, so you cast minor illusion.
Mind you, in hindsight, I realized like, oh, there's other things I could have done with this, but I've already said as much.
Okay, so so you still move away, and they see you move away, so they can take an attack of opportunity. But I'm going to say there's enough confusion with the mirror image. I'm going to give them disadvantage on the attack roll. So,
Is this the same one that I did Bane on?
Yeah, he's got Bane on him. So, 2d20 minus a d4. Let's go. Yeah, there's a 6 and a 5 minus 1. So there's like, as like the sword just kind of waves off a little bit. Yeah, so the attack of opportunity misses you. You've got your movement.
So see, I go right there, as close as I can get. I get about right there.
All
I'll take the
right.
steady feet.
And is that good for your turn?
And I think I am going to go with the Evie
Okay.
and go, Evie, I choose you. Give
Oh my god, yes.
give Bardic inspiration.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, that is going to bring us to the goblin's turn. The one here with Bane is going to look confused at you with the illusion, and he is going to see all the blood and strange ichor on the ground, and he's going to go, "Rah!" And he's going to go for Theo.
No.
He's got a
No.
Bane.
Oh shit. No.
4 minus the dice. Yeah, that misses you horribly. Then the
31.
Did you roll a natural 0?
no, a unnatural 1 on the die. Well, and it works out to +5 to or a 5 to hit with the bonuses and the penalties. So not a good hit. These 3 up here, 2 of them are going to try to stab you with their daggers on Dewey. Natural 2 misses. Natural 18, that is going to hit. So you are going to take a D4 +2, so that's 3 damage to Dewey.
I will take it.
And then this one over here is going to back up a little bit and is going to fire his bow at Evie.
Ugh.
15 total of
Double
19.
hit.
That hits you.
Double hit.
D6, 2 plus 2, 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is going to end the goblin's turn and bring us to Evie.
Well, now I'm pissed.
Mhm.
Okay, let's do that. So 2 damage or 4 damage? What was it?
That was 4 damage to you.
Okay, so 9 is my hit points. Got it. Okay, coming back here. How close can I get? Perfect. Which one shot?
The one that peeled off from the group shot at you.
This one alone? Oh no, far
Yes.
back. I see him now.
Yep.
Okay. I can get to here
Mhm.
without op attack, staying out of range.
Yep.
And I am now in range of all of these guys. I'm going for the one with Bane, right?
Yep. All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. With he's got Bane, what does that do for him?
He has a detriment to his attack rolls.
Okay. It's going to be 20, 30 to hit.
Hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Woo! Max damage.
How do you want to do it?
Okay. Takes his head right off.
Plunk. Donk.
And I'm going in with a second attack to the next guy up. It won't be at advantage because it's a different guy, right?
Yep.
Be about here, so flanking with my 15 from my tattoo.
You're not in
Going
melee
again.
with him, so it's just going to be straight attack.
Oh, because I'm using the tattoo's reach?
Yeah.
Okay, straight attack.
Oh, that's a D12.
Ooh, that will not hit. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm doing the wrong one.
All good.
There we go. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay, that is going to be 5 plus 4, so 9 damage.
Another
Nice.
double kill.
Okay, and I am out of action economy. I'm done.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us back up to the top of the initiative to Dewey once more.
Dewey's just gonna reach out and shock this guy.
Roll to attack.
Hell yes.
Roll.
A 10 to miss.
10 misses.
Do you have inspiration still?
You have.
Oh, I do.
Bardic
I do have
Inspiration.
Bardic. About a 14.
14 hits.
Cool.
Yes.
For 3 whole damage.
Alrighty. He is He's hurt by that. 3 out of 7 hit points.
I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to move around him,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will bonus action Draconic Cry, giving advantage to all attack rolls to both of them.
There we go.
Yes. Nice.
And is that good for your turn, Dewey?
That is good for my turn.
Alrighty, Theo, you have the initiative.
Fantastic. Okay. Let's try to not die this time. He's got that. Alright. I'm just gonna shoot this motherfucker with my crossbow.
You have advantage on the attack roll.
Lovely. 17 plus 5. That's probably gonna hit.
Yep, that hits.
1d8 plus trace. That's 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage is lethal.
Fuck yeah, that's lethal.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's kind of it for me.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us back around to Best in Show.
Best is let's see, what's the distance between here? Let's see.
You're 40 feet from the goblin.
Okay, great. Well, let me double check before I say great, but let me double check to make sure. I am going to go. Hey, catch! I'm gonna throw my dagger at him.
Okay. So at this range, you do have disadvantage on that. But you have
Straight roll.
advantage from the cry, so straight roll.
So it says 60 foot.
60 foot is
Range?
the maximum range. 20 foot is the first range band for throwing a dagger.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna move closer.
Absolutely. Yeah, so if you move...
No, absolutely, it's in the other campaign.
Yeah, so if you take your 30 feet up, then you have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, it's close. Is it up? This close enough?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm going to roll twice for advantage. So it's going to be a 19 plus whatever. It's going to
Yep.
hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 1d4 plus 3.
Come on, 4.
I just said out loud. Thanks. So yeah, we got your 4.
Total of 4 damage. Ugh.
4
Alrighty.
damage.
Wrong 4. Wrong 4.
And who's after me?
The goblins.
And after them?
Evie.
Right. I look over to Evie like, oh, you got all those legs, all those feet. Feet don't fail me now. And give Evie the a bardic inspiration.
Okay. That is... And that's good for your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
Man, I'm giving way more bardic inspiration than I've ever given. It's crazy.
The goblin is going to recklessly charge at Dewey. 17 plus 4, 21 hits.
You guys are rolling high.
Dagger goes in for 5 damage.
Dewey takes the knee again.
As he's
I
frothing at the
heard
mouth in anger.
exactly what you said, bro.
Alrighty.
speak
I
goblin.
agree.
Oh, yeah.
don't speak
You
goblin.
speak goblin. How dare you, sir? You've killed all my brethren. You, these foul miscreants, will die this day in this field.
Are you sure about that? 4 on 1.
If as Maglubiet is my witness, yes, I swear it.
And Bahamut will strike you down.
And that is going to bring us to Evie in initiative.
Perfect. I'm going to try to kill him.
Excellent choice. You have
See.
advantage on your attack roll.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yep.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Alrighty, let's roll that critical hit damage. 2d6.
2d6 plus 4. 8, 9, 7. Yep.
How do you want to
Holy
do it?
overkill.
11, right?
11 damage, yep.
That's what, almost
right up from
double his
behind
HP?
him, and I'm gonna put that short sword right between the vertebrae and just snap it up. And down he goes.
And
That sounds like the best
Beautiful.
orthopedic practice in the world.
Dewey's just gonna
Alrighty.
hit the ground and roll onto his back.
Oh,
Oh, how do I help Dewey? I don't have any healing. I have nothing.
None of us
I'm
do.
just gonna fall to the floor.
Yeah.
He's got one.
I'm
I-
at
AC.
one. I'm at one. I am
Can I
thriving.
carry the
I,
littles back to the wagon to safely heal?
I say, like, this sounds like a great moment for a song. I put on my trumpet. That's all.
Alrighty.
And I give does anybody still have heroic inspiration?
I do.
Nope.
I still do.
Well,
Totally forgot.
did that for nothing. I give the one hero. Wait, hold on. I can only give her inspiration to other people, not myself, right?
That's right.
All right, so I give one to Evie, and one gets wasted because y'all didn't use y'all's.
Didn't need
Alrighty.
to.
Use that inspiration, man.
You're giving out too many bardics. I didn't need it.
Hey,
Do not
it's all good.
penalize them
So,
for that.
in the aftermath of this battle, I think that's where we're going to put a pin in this session for the night.
Oh.
It's already 11 o'clock here.
Yep.
I'm
I
starting
got
to
another hour
fade,
in me.
and level 1 encounter here, a couple of fights, a bit of quest progress. Everyone earns 131 experience points.
Aw.
Heck yeah, where are we tracking that?
So I've got it in the EXP tracker sheet that you all have
Okay.
visible in the file there. So 131 out of 300, so not quite halfway to level 2.
Did you You emailed me the link, right? Yeah.
No, I didn't email anything. It's all in the Discord channels.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can repost that
Okay.
one.
I got it.
So, yeah. So we will see what the people you're escorting think of this battle when we play next time.
Nice.
Hey.
Good night.